Support for the show, FYF Sports, is brought to you by Manscaped, who's the best in men's below-the-waist grooming. Manscaped offers precision engineered tools for your family jewels. Manscaped is trusted by over 2 million men worldwide. Join the movement for all of your below-the-waist grooming needs. Get 20% off and free shipping with coupon code FYFCREW at manscaped.com. That's 20% off with free shipping at manscaped.com. Use the code FYFCREW. Your balls will thank you.
Talking about nothing, right? Watch this. We gon' bring that pressure.
Just a little FYI, FYF, 20K sub 6 months, what's next? They been hating at first, now they calling us the best. Hit up YouTube, tell them cut the check. Just a FYI, FYF, 20K sub 6 months, what's next? Woo, fuck your feelings, we all know who the real is. I be getting to it, ain't wasting no time. Walking straight in, we ain't waiting in line. Fuck your feelings, you don't care about mine. You a YouTube gangster, don't be yelling out slime. Or you talking LB, talking Tiki TV. Ain't nobody watching them, all the viewers be sleep. 5 years in, all your subs is your friends. Tiki TV, watch your cars again. Just a little FYI, FYF, 20K sub 6 months, what's next? They been hating at first, now they calling us the best. Hit up YouTube, tell them cut the check. Just a FYI, FYF, 20K sub 6 months, what's next? Woo, fuck your feelings, we all know who the real is. All know, shop don't close, working 24, trying to make the channel grow. Look at them, pointing fingers, hating on the low. You can't compete with our podcast show. Couldn't make it in the league, so we got on TV. Crying by LeBron like a little baby. You must be crazy, trying to ever play me. Or you super tough until it's time to say cheese. Just a little FYI, FYF, 20K sub 6 months, what's next? They been hating at first, now they calling us the best. Hit up YouTube, tell them cut the check. Just a FYI, FYF, 20K sub 6 months, what's next? Woo, fuck your feelings, we all know who the real is.
Let me check. Let me check my mic settings. Testing. Oh, it looks like my mic is working. Is my mic good now? Just put a 1 in the chat if you can hear me. Okay, everybody saying it's good now. All right. I apologize. I put the links out late. I put the notifications out late. So probably going to get people filtering in here slower than normal, but that's okay. We still going to get started. All right. People will be filtering. Make sure when we on Facebook, make sure we smashing the like button, even though we on Facebook. All right. Share the video when you can. But we got to talk about Carmelo Anthony. I'm going to get all y'all in here because I know we got some Carmelo Anthony fans. All right. And I'm just like last time, I'm going to bring y'all in early. And not only am I going to bring y'all in early, but I'm going to then go to the comments because there's been a lot of people who always want to jump to his defense. They always want to, I got people in the comments saying Carmelo's better than LeBron still. You got all these crazy. I'm going to be sending them the link to the Facebook page directly because these be the same people that say, yeah, when you go live again, I'll show up and I'll talk about it. I'm going to be going through the comments and I'm going to give them the link directly to come on into the chat. And see, just like last time, none of them showed up. None of them. All these people. And I told y'all, a lot of them are just toxic people from Facebook that never want to show up, man. But it was kind of a blessing in disguise that we moved over here to Facebook as well, because now we can really get to the nitty gritty, man. We can really start exposing some of these people with these bad takes. I know y'all read some of those comments yourself. Some of these takes be horrible. Well, let me go ahead and just drop the link. Let me set that up right now because I'm gonna have to take about 2 to 3 minutes just to start sending these guys the link directly into the live stream, just to see how many of them actually pull up. Salute Michael Francis, Cameron Warner. Salute to everybody hopping in. Ricky Wiley. All right. I also got to get these notifications pushed out as well because I didn't get them out, and I got to post it on the website. He says Nets not looking good. They just in a funk right now. The Nets are just in a funk, and the Nets ran into the Bucks. I mean, the Bucks is one of the best teams in the league, and then this is not the early season Bucks. This is a healthy, ready to go into the playoffs, laser focused Bucks. That's what you have right now, and that's what the Nets ran into. See, y'all look at the schedule that the Nets were playing right after the All-Star break. They were playing cupcakes, and they were walking through cupcakes, and Kyrie was dancing on people. But then when you start seeing them play these playoff caliber teams, and now everybody's really turning up, fine-tuning everything, told you that outscoring people ain't always going to work. We talking about a Milwaukee offense. I'm not even going to say it's an elite, over-elite powered offense. But whenever you get into that game where you're trying to outscore teams, you're not just going to outscore elite teams, especially teams that are elite defensively and got a 2-time MVP on them. Let's not act like the Bucks are not slouches. But we can talk about that later because we're going to be talking about all basketball topics tonight. I did want to focus in on, and my main focus right now when we start is, where does Carmelo Anthony rank in the all-time rankings right now? And I have a hard time, even though he's the number 10 scoring on the number 10 all-time in scoring. I don't have him in my top 50. Am I wrong for that? I don't have him in my top 50. Now, now that if you sit back and look at his career overall, and it's not like we can look at the career in a small little bundle. We have to look at everything, even these last few years, the years in OKC, the years in Houston, the years with Portland. All of that makes up his career as well. We have to look at all of that. All right, let me drop the link, man, because I want you guys to chime in on this. All right, and while you guys chime in on it, I'm going to be dropping the link. I got to drop this on the website so we can get everybody notified. And then we got to start spamming up all of the people with all the hate comments and the people that I post something and they flip it and turn it into something completely else because they get overly emotional about the community post. So we're gonna give all of those people another chance to come in and defend whatever take they want. Again, I'm gonna give them my opportunity. Let me get this link in here. I'm gonna put the link in the chat. So anybody that wants to come in early now, you get your piece off. Also, this video is going to be streamed tomorrow on YouTube. All right, so we're going to stream this again tomorrow on YouTube. So make sure you got some good takes. All right, we want to start off by where do you have Carmelo Anthony all time and why? Where do you have Carmelo Anthony all time and why? That's the main question. That's what we're going to start off with. But we got a lot of other topics that we can dive off into as well. All right, link is in the chat. And I'm going to go ahead and start spamming this link up to everybody in the comments. And we're just going to see what they had to say. We're going to bring them in and see what they had to say. Lord Gamer, man. Lord Gamer, I honestly don't want to bring you in because you don't ever come with any strong takes. You say one sentence and you get silent. I mean, I'm going to let you in if you have a more than a one sentence take. Your takes be so bland in just one sentence, man. We need you to come elaborate on this, man. I'm going to let you in. I'm going to give you an opportunity. Lord Gamer, what are your thoughts, man, on Carmelo Anthony? Where you got him ranked and why?
I'd say about top 60 because, yeah, he's a great scorer, but he couldn't do much other things than score. He wasn't a great playmaker or passer. He was an average rebounder. He was a terrible defender. And also, he had multiple chances to leave the Knicks and go to a better organization, but he stayed because of the money. Then he just out the league. Then people try to say it was LeBron's fault that he was out the league, that LeBron could have helped him get to the Lakers. So I don't have him that high. It's not because of the championship thing, mostly because he hasn't have that many accomplishments, not an MVP or nothing like that. He just has all-star appearances and a few all-NBA appearances.
All right, okay, I can respect that. That's what's up. I mean, but hold on, where do you have him ranked? Let's say you got 200 of the best NBA players all time. Where do you have him ranked? All time.
Ooh, let me see. I'll say about top 65 to top 70.
Top 75. I mean, I kind of agree with that. I can ride with that. True to King, what you got on this? Where you got Melo, man? Like, and we talking about his career. Look, too many people get so hyped up on his career when he was in his prime. His career consists of more than just his prime years. It consists of his Denver years when he first came into the league. All right. It also consists of what he did with the Knicks. All right. Okay. He was in his prime with the Knicks. All right, what did they accomplish even when they had a good team? Then once he left the Knicks, where is he at now? His career is still going on. Where do we have him ranked based off what we're seeing in the totality?
And all that is being said in totality, no doubt, but he a top 25 player of all time. I mean, listen, he's gotten the top 10 in scoring. You know what I mean? He helped him.
Chill out.
Go ahead.
I mean, listen, man. He making the Portland Trailblazers. Listen, they a problem now. When he go on the team, look at the Portland. Listen, he they third best. Listen, man. He got the top 10 scoring list, man. That ain't easy to do, man. How many people know there's a top 10 scoring list? I mean, it's only 10 people could be on the list at a time. But all jokes aside, though, I mean, he's not. I mean, he's basically like top 75 player of all time. He's one of the best scorers I've ever to play the game, but that's only one aspect of the game. There's a lot of people that can score. You know what I mean? There's a lot of people that can score, believe it or not, can score better than him. That being like him being one of the greatest scorers. You know what I mean? So, I mean, when it comes to his impact on helping his team win, I mean, like I said before, he's on the prime on the Knicks. What did the Knicks really do? I mean, he had AI. I mean, he had talent around him. Like, you know what I mean? He was on an OKC team with Paul George and Westbrook. You know what I mean? Where he escaped a lot of the criticism. They out here blaming it on Westbrook and more than Paul George, but he just let you know what I mean. So I don't know, man. It's like he like that title. You know what I mean? He just cares about. He don't really cares about winning. I mean, maybe true. I mean, I think he stopped caring about winning a long time ago, man. Tell you the truth.
Mm. Taj, what you got on this?
And Melo, Melo, one of the greatest scorers of all time. I have Melo around and like
hold on, let him go. Let him get his take. Go ahead, Taj. My bad.
Okay. Well, I have Melo around, but he's definitely not top 50 to me. He's like around like in the bottom 50s, like around like 50 to 75, like on range of players of all time. And throughout his career, like most of these, like most of these Melo fans, like love to talk about like his first few years of his career, of him like being I guess being a better player than Bron, just because he made the playoffs his first 2 years, and not LeBron. So, but then after that, most of those years after that, LeBron was more superior to Melo, like than Melo, I mean, and we'll give him, we'll give Melo credit the fact that one of the greatest scorers of all time. In term, as far as small forwards, he's like, I want to say he's like top 15 small forwards of all time for me. And yeah, like I could see like people, can kind of overrate his career, like just because of him, like people like can kind of overrate his career a little bit, by just always just mostly beating LeBron, most of these games he played against him early in his career, and yeah, but that's about what I got. That's the take about what I got on Melo.
All right, hold on. Let me go to 999 Sports Debate, man. What you got on it?
What's up, Lamont?
What up?
Hoodie fucking Melo. Hoodie fucking Melo. You know what time
Hoodie Melo never.
All right, hold on. Let's hear you.
Lamont.
What's your take, man? Let's hear the take, man.
Nah, Hoodie Melo keeps it up, man. A lot of doubters. We knew he still had it. Me and you had long debates. I had to expose and show you that Lonzo Ball and Carmelo are pretty much having the same year. And my boy's coming off the bench. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, Hoodie Melo's still here. Hitting threes to the dome. Having fun, man. Taking guys down on that top 10 list. A lot of doubters. My boy's still doing it, man. My boy's in shape. Getting ready for this playoff
Where
run.
did you have? I remember what I said. So we're gonna rewind because this is what I said. Let's not use a small sample size like one season. We're talking about he just made a historic milestone based on a career, a body of work off his entire career. What we're talking about is based on his whole career, from the start to the prime in the middle to where he is now on the downslide. Where do you have him ranked all time? And not only where do you have him ranked all time, you got to tell us why do you have him ranked there?
Yeah, that's tough. That's something I haven't thought about. Rank him all time. I can't give you that. So I'm not sure about that.
Well, hold on. You have plenty of time. He's been hold on. Carmelo's been playing. Carmelo's been playing for what, 17 years now?
Yeah.
You should have an
18
idea of where
years.
he's
I
at.
think 18. I think 18
18.
years.
Yeah. I mean, he's been playing damn near 2 decades. If you don't know where he might fall by now, then I question if you even have him in your top 50.
Nah, he's definitely top 50, but to
Whoa.
pinpoint where he's at, I'm not sure. I definitely have him top 50.
RP
Why?
Black Rob. Whoa.
I
Why is he
definitely
top
have him
50?
top 50.
Why is he top 50?
I believe he's top 50 because obviously he's, top 10 in scoring now. He been in the playoffs, I think 14 or 13 out of his 17 years. He's always averaged over 24 points for his career. He's that's like top 15, I think, in
Can
scoring
I ask you a
averages.
question, Joe Bond?
Who's that?
Can I ask you a question?
What up?
So you being top 10 in all-time scoring list automatically make you a top 50 player of all time.
No, but he's been in the playoffs a lot. He's had a lot of playoffs.
I mean, but
his team to the playoffs.
let's be honest with you though. Like Melo is not as valuable. I mean, yeah, he's top 10 in scoring because he is one of the greatest scorers of all time, and him being healthy, not having never like a serious injury, whatever, right? He lasted this long. But what is he doing contributing for winning? Because let's be honest, he's on a team.
Go to the playoffs.
He's on a team. He's playing on a team that's
years
not.
in the league, he didn't miss the playoffs.
That's cool, but we talking about he stopped caring about winning a long time ago.
That's cool.
He stopped caring about winning a long time ago, though.
So he's a winner throughout his career.
He's not a winner. He's not a winner because over half his career,
finals.
He's okay, but we're talking. What about now? He's playing on a team that's not a championship level team, and the only reason why he's still the only team that was willing to have him on there is the Portland Trailblazers.
Yeah, but he's top 5 and 6 man of the year this year. He's not.
I mean, but he's not going to be 6 man of the year though.
But he's
so
that's
top 5, 6 man. Yeah,
he's top 5.
Man, Melo is not even a top 10 small forward of all time, but you call him a top 50 player of all time. Don't even make any sense. He's not even top 10. He's not top 50. He's not top 50. That's
done enough.
I know you're not, Joe Boy. You capping now.
He's not better than anybody that's already in the top 50. And then, so that's his cap right there. So
to put Melo in, Joe Boy.
What was that?
Like Melo, don't get it twisted. Melo is a first ballot Hall of Famer. We're not disrespecting. Melo is what Melo is. He can't really do nothing much else in his career, right? But when it comes to him contributing and winning, he stopped contributing and winning a long time ago. Let's just be real.
Hold on. Yo, 99.
He said so himself that he didn't.
We'll go one at a time, y'all. One at a time. Tayshaun Holmes, I dropped the link in the chat though for you as well. If you want to hop
99.
in.
Can I ask you this question real quick?
Go ahead, Big Solid.
All right. So first, my original take. I think Melo is a top 75 player of all time. I think he's top 25 small forward all time. He's definitely, no question, a top 10 scorer of all time. When people say Melo's overrated, that's one thing I'm confused on. Is more so, where do people rate him? You know what I'm saying? Like, I never considered Melo overrated because I always considered him as who he is. You know what I'm saying? He's a great scorer, and that's pretty much it. So it's like, what is the general? This is my question for the panel. What is the general consensus as Melo? Like, what are the people saying he's rated higher than what he actually is? Though
they say he's better than LeBron.
Salute to you, Lamont.
Yo, what's up, Tracy? Still.
What's up,
Tracy? How's everybody doing?
It's good, bro. Salute, Tracy. Steve. But my question to 99 is, where do you rank Melo as a small forward then?
I mean, I rank Melo small forwards. I feel like, I don't know, like, I feel like he's had a better career than like a Grant Hill. You know what I mean? But that was because of injuries. But I mean, Melo's one of the top. I don't know, man. I heard somebody say top 15. I could see top 15, top 10 small forwards. I could argue. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, bro. Yeah, bro. He's not close. He's not close to top 15 small forward, bro. He's not close.
Yeah, like I said, Melo's had a long career, over, a lot of points. You can't take it away from him. He's had a lot of team success. He's brought a lot of teams to the playoffs. You know what I'm saying? Like Melo, you can't deny what he's done, man. He's consistent. You guys say he hasn't contributed to winning in a long time, but when the Portland Trailblazers got him last year, they were 4-8, and they weren't sniffing the playoffs without him. And he started the whole year, and they got to the playoffs. So
They
now
barely
this year,
playoffs with him.
hold on, wait, don't interrupt me. Give me a second. So now this year, you say he don't contribute to winning, but C.J. McCollum's been out, and Nurkic has been out, and Melo has been the only consistent one who's played every game the whole year. But we don't talk about his success this year. He beat the Sixers twice, one with Dame.
Carmelo beat the
I want to
Sixers.
talk about it, but is what he's doing. You get what I'm saying? So you
Right,
can't
but
deny
Joe
the fact.
Ball is he helping Portland Trailblazers taking them to the whole next level? How they since the Dame
By him
Lillard
keeping
era.
them afloat.
Hold on.
That's him doing his job. That's more than what they even thought he was going to do.
Hold up. In the Dame Lillard era, is he taking them to a level they have never been before?
Bro, they weren't making the playoffs last year.
No, they're not. They're not.
They weren't making the playoffs without him. What do you want?
That's not true. If Dame didn't go off in the bubble, they're not making the playoffs. That's not true.
But
that's
Melo
not
was
true.
hitting clutch threes in all those games.
That's not true. If Dame didn't hold on. If Dame didn't hit that half court shot, who did hit that half court shot in the bubble? They were not making the playoffs.
How many threes did Melo hit in the fourth quarter? Melo
Dame was going off.
50% from three in the fourth quarter.
Dame was like the bubble MVP. What are you talking about? If Dame didn't go off, they wouldn't make the playoffs. Melo was not consistent. That's just cap.
You just have feelings over Melo.
Melo is not consistent.
But if you look up the numbers, you'll be sad.
What numbers he contributed to winning? Dude, Melo,
dates, times.
Dude, Melo was out the league.
I'm giving
Melo
you
was out the league.
Facts. You have no rebuttal.
Melo was out the league, dude.
You have no rebuttal.
What rebuttal? But this is a rebuttal, right? Is Melo?
Can I get a rebuttal?
Is Melo a free agent next year? Hold on. Is Melo a free agent next year?
Where's your rebuttal?
Answer the question. Is Melo gonna be a free agent next year?
Hold on, but are you saying that he's?
I mean, I've been very clear about what I'm saying.
About this season. Hold on, you've been relegated. He has a completely different role. We're talking about. Look, we're talking about a player who's 10th all time in scoring. Yep. The one thing that we know Carmelo can do is score the ball. So the fact that you say that he's been consistent scoring the ball with the Portland Trailblazers coming off the bench this year, probably playing about 21 minutes a game, that's not far-fetched to believe because, again, that's what he's done his whole career. He's been
but it's been contributing to winning, Lamar.
All I'm saying is when you say he contributes to winning, the thing is what he does is very replaceable. It's not like it's invaluable to that team. Because when CJ was out,
because he hits pressure.
Hold on, let me go. When CJ was out, Carmelo's numbers didn't jump up out the roof. They were the same, if not worse. He was still giving you 13 to 18 points a game when CJ was there. Again, it's not like he upticked his volume in scoring, even though he was getting more minutes. There would be games he would play 31, 33, 34, 37 minutes, and his output was the same as if he was coming off the bench.
That's not true.
That is true.
Yes.
That's 100% facts.
That's facts. You can go look at the box scores. You can go look at the
hold on. What I'm saying is that you're putting him in the top 50. And what I'm saying is scoring-wise, he's an elite level scorer. But that's what everybody's known about this man his whole career. The game changed on him. And so it took away the value of the mid-range game. And so the game kind of passed him by while he never really adapted until last year when he was forced to coming off the bench. And he had to relegate because he wasn't the primary scorer. He couldn't be ball dominant. He had to learn to be a spot-up shooter, which we saw him struggle with that in OKC and Houston, which is one of the reasons why Houston let him go.
No, but they still give Melo ISOs in Portland.
Okay, because that's what his strengths is. Like,
exactly.
what are
you
talking
draws
about?
Double teams.
He don't not draw.
Hold on.
Carmelo
Anthony. Hold on. Carmelo Anthony is on average taking about 8 to 10 shots a game.
Yeah.
Okay. That's what I don't know why you're wasting time even talking about these last couple of years in Portland, because that's not reflective of the Carmelo Anthony that we know. So
But
we're talking about, hold
his
on.
career.
You're trying to justify the tail end of his career. Any great all-time player at the end of their career can contribute coming off the bench. That's what all-time great players do towards the end of their career, because they're so highly skilled and elite level. Look at Hakeem towards the end of his career. He was trash, but he could contribute. Look at all the greats. All the greats could contribute, but they're not like Jason Kidd. We don't judge Jason Kidd based off how he was playing in Dallas. We judge him off how he was playing with the Nets and what he did early on in his career.
But did Jason Kidd contribute to the Dallas Mavericks winning?
Hell yeah.
What I'm saying is he contributed to winning. But when you look at Jason Kidd's career in a whole, we're judging him. We're not saying, when those last couple of years when he played in the league,
that's not certified.
No, that's not what's hurt about.
Finals hurt his legacy.
No, what I'm saying is you're wasting time talking about this one season, and you haven't mentioned anything about the totality of his season. You haven't mentioned anything about the beginning of his season. You haven't mentioned
his rookie year. His rookie year.
All I'm saying is
better.
Quit trying to justify what he's doing this year. He's just a bench player now. Like I'm not here. I didn't make this video to talk about a six man. So what I'm saying, if you're gonna talk about Melo, talk about what makes him top 50. What he's doing right now is not what makes him top 50. You wasting your time with some bullshit.
And it kills your argument because right now he's not as valuable. He is nowhere near as valuable. Right now he is doing his rest of other like big stages of his career.
So we got like I said, if you got him top 50, why is he top 50 outside of the bullshit that he's been putting out these last 2 years? Because that's not the Carmelo Anthony that's made him a Hall of Famer.
Like I said, top 10 in scoring, top 10 and top 15 in scoring averages. He was a great rebounder. He had a lot of
not a great rebounder.
I already went down the list.
Don't lie saying he's a great rebounder.
He's the average rebounder.
What are you asking me?
He's not a great rebounder. Don't lie about his game. He was not a great rebounder.
We're not doing that.
He was a good, decent rebounder. Don't make it he was a great rebounder. He's not on the court. He's not on the court. He's not on the court to grab rebounds. So he's not on the court to grab rebound. He's on the court to score. They probably didn't give him because he's a great rebounder. No, they got him because he's a scorer. Don't do that. Don't spice up.
So he wasn't an above average rebounder for his position.
There's other small forwards that can rebound better than him. So what are you saying? What do you mean by a great rebounder?
Who?
LeBron, Larry Bird.
Besides LeBron, I know LeBron, but I know there's other small forwards though, right?
Okay, like Elgin Baylor, a great rebounder.
Okay,
small forward position. That's it. Like,
all right, so you can name a handful, but Melo was a good rebounder for his side.
He averages 6 rebounds a game. He's like 6. Like, come on, dude, like 6'9", averaging 6 rebounds.
He had season averages of 8. He's had high average seasons too.
Man, it's not a great rebound. So you're trying to tell me? Hold on, no. Answer no because no. Answer this question. Is he on the court? Hold on. Why he getting paid? Why he getting paid?
Of Melo.
No, it's not being hate. It's not hate. Why he getting paid?
Why is he getting paid?
Why he getting paid? What's his job? What is his job description?
Put the ball in the basket.
Okay, then. So it's nothing to do with we need you to get every board for us in every case may be. That's not his stop.
Yeah,
we're not doing
that as well.
That's because he saying because he yells every time he gets a rebound. Don't make him a great rebounder. Cut it out, dude. Stop.
He is a great rebounder because he was.
So Lamar, what's the topic today?
They called him a bully.
He was because of his scoring. What are you talking about?
Yeah, a bully scoring and rebounding.
That's a cap. That's your lying. You're lying about this man's game. You can't call him top. Listen, here's my problem. You are lying about this man's game right now, and you can justify that he's a top 50 player of all time. You're lying about his game. He's not. All right, man. You don't watch Carmelo Anthony. You don't judge Carmelo Anthony.
Let it out.
It's not. You just lied about. You said he was a great rebounder.
Say it with your chest.
You said he was a great rebounder.
Yo, 99. Hold on. You say he's a great rebounder.
I won't be emotional when you say.
You gotta go one at a time, y'all. Hold on, Big Solomon. Go ahead with your question.
What 99? You say he's a great rebounder. Do you know his career average that he ever had in the season with rebounds?
What was it?
I'm asking you. You say he was a great rebounder.
I said he probably had a season of 8-7 rebounds a game. He was for his position is not bad.
Okay, so we gonna roll with your answer then. You said 7 to 8. Is 7 to 8 evidence of a great rebounder for
a small forward?
You said
doesn't LeBron average 7 rebounds a game?
You said a great rebounder.
LeBron had
years.
years. I'm trying to tell. I just asked you the initial question, right? LeBron had a year or two. We averaged more than 9 rebounds. All right. Yeah, he averaged more than 9 rebounds.
7 for a career.
Yes, but that's not the point.
So
you said
a great rebounder.
No one will ever say.
No one's running around saying LeBron James is a great rebounder.
Dominant rebounder. No, I'm telling you, no one's saying LeBron is a dominant rebounder.
So LeBron's not a good rebounder.
He's a great rebounder. No, you said Melo's a great rebounder.
No, I'm asking you now. Now I'm asking you.
You asking me if he's a great rebounder?
Is LeBron a good rebounder? Is he a great rebounder?
He's a good rebounder, but he's not a great rebounder.
Hold on, Big Solomon. Hold on, y'all. Hey, Joe Bond, man. Quit you trying to finesse right now, see? Because now you're trying to switch it to good. Earlier, you just said great. Good and great are two different things. This is why they're two different words.
Size, he was good.
Okay, no, that's not what you said, though. You said he was great. And we know there's levels to this. Great. What I'm saying is, you know that there's level. We've had enough basketball debates that we know that there's levels to all of these skill categories. You can be an average passer. You can be a good passer. You can be a great passer. Chris Paul is a great passer. All right. When you talk about other guys, you got other guys who are good passers. You got other guys who are average passers. Remember, you know there are levels to it. So when we say LeBron is a good rebounder, that's not nobody's running around saying he's a great rebounder. They're not comparing him to guys that can pull down 10 to 15 rebounds with ease in this league.
Well, like what small forward does
that? Like when we look at that doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what I'm saying. At the end of the day, you brought up rebound. Hold on, you brought up rebounding as if it's something that everybody looks to Carmelo Anthony as, wow, that's a skill that's so unbelievable. Nobody looks at Carmelo Anthony's game and saying, wow, his rebounding was off the chains. That's why he's going to get into the Hall of Fame. No, it's his scoring and scoring alone. Period.
It's not his scoring alone because he was a good rebounder.
That's your attack.
Hold on. Why don't you keep your same language? Because you said great earlier.
For a small
he averages. Hold on. Pause real quick. If he's such a great rebounder, why are you only averaging 3.2 a game right now? If he's such a great rebounder,
his per 36 is how many a game?
Dude, it doesn't mean nothing.
Hold on, you can't ask us.
Now, you try to be slick. I see what you do.
It's not being slick or nothing. I'm going with what you said. You said this, Joe Bond. You can't
with your slick comments.
Joe Bond, you said this, Joe Bond. Nobody, you said he was great.
Melo just said he plays 19 a game, 19 minutes a game.
That's not what I said. That's not what I said. Why are you gonna lie?
Hold on.
I didn't say 19 minutes a game.
21.
He averaging 24.6 a game. He averaging 3.2 rebounds. That's cap.
20. So his per 36 is how many rebounds a game? 5.
We're gonna look right now. Then.
How do you bring these stat categories up and you don't have you asking us the question? No, you can't bring it up and then ask us what it is.
Hold on. Per 36. Hold on, I'm gonna help you out. Per 36, 4.7. That's great rebounding numbers right there. That's what you talking about, dude. What are you talking about? You try to be slick, and dude. Per 36 don't help everybody. Per 36 don't help everybody. By the way, don't sit for you. Per 36, it don't help everybody. It doesn't. It don't help everybody.
Hold on.
You don't understand it per 36.
No, you don't understand. That's per 36.
Okay, hold on. But Joe Bond, you brought up per 36. And then True the King told you what it was and ethered you on it, and you get mad at him because he went and looked it up.
Ether me. That's 5 rebounds.
Because you made it.
That's not great.
No, it's 4. It's 4 point whatever it was. Why are you trying to round up?
4.7.
Yeah,
that's not great.
That's 5 a fucking game.
That's not great. Hold on.
I'm not saying it's great.
I think Dame averaged more rebounds than him.
Who?
Dame. I think Dame and CJ averaged more rebounds than him.
Come on. Man.
Nah, CJ don't, but Dame do.
Dame does have more rebounds.
Dame do have more rebounds than him.
This year.
Per 36. Let me get the per 36.
Yeah, I said Dame
per 36.
And per 360 still okay. Well, say hold on. Let me see. Per
Look, you
36.
just you
Hold
just
on.
be
Look at
lying.
wrong.
How he eat them?
Hold on. Per
Hold
36.
on,
You don't
hold
even
on.
insult.
But
You don't
look,
even
Joe
know his
Bond.
I
stats.
said
See,
it was 5 a
hey,
game, and he
hey,
said
hold on, y'all.
4.7.
Hold on, y'all.
I'm
I
going
want
what he's saying though.
hey,
You're funny. You beating yourself.
I want y'all to look at how this. See, I want y'all to look at how corrupted this Carmelo conversation got, because you got a Carmelo Anthony fan who doesn't know enough about his career to speak on his career in an entirety. So he's focused in on this one season just because he wants to sound right. We're not talking about this season. Carmelo Anthony came into the league this year on a minimum contract. He's not a player this year that's relevant to be talked about for a full show. We're talking about his career. He just hit a milestone, which took a career to do. He didn't do it in one season. So why are we talking about this one season? You have a much more.
Lamar, let me cook on Melo real quick, man.
Go
My
ahead.
boy
Go
making
ahead.
him look bad, man.
Go ahead, Tayshaun. Go ahead. Hey,
Hey,
Tayshaun, the original question was, and you can cook on what he's been saying too. The original question is, where do you have Melo ranked all time and why? And then you can cook on whatever else you had in mind.
Yeah. I'm not gonna go out what Joe Barnes said, because man, he make my boy look bad. But I see what you're trying to do, Lamar. Every time Melo is relevant in the conversation, you tend to put him down. But check this out.
I'm not putting him down.
Man, all right. Anyway, my reasons for Melo being top 50, I mean, this year, everybody knew what Melo was going to be. Everybody knew he wasn't going to be a superstar, average 20 points or whatever. Everybody knew he's going to play bench role. So this year and the Blazers year is really not counting. But as his whole career in a totality, Melo, yes, he's most definitely a great scorer. Now, what I fault Melo on his game is not being a good leader as he's supposed to be, like how LeBron was. Now, you've seen those teams that Melo played on that had the playmaking point guard who was a great leader with the Jason Kidd and the Chauncey Billups. Those are Melo's best teams that he played on. Now, I feel like if he would have had a Chris Paul majority of his career, then he probably would have won a ring by now. But with the simple fact of Melo, even him admitting this not too long ago, he said back in his younger days that he felt like his role on the team was to score. And that's what he always keyed on. Like, if he's not scoring, he's not doing his job. So, I mean, that's what Melo did. And for me, I really do think Melo's top 50 because, one, he had one of the best rookie years. Like, he's one of the best rookies that come in the NBA. Don't get it confused, because he's definitely, out of 6 players, he was like the only rookie to win NBA rookie every month. And he got cheated out that rookie of the year, but that's another story. And also, I mean, he's a 3-time gold medalist, and he also had one of the best runs by a freshman in NCAA history. Right. Now, with all that being said, I mean, Melo, he's definitely a great player. Does he have some flaws in his game? Yeah, he has some flaws in his game. I feel like if he would have brought that mentality on the defensive side that he did when he first started playing with Portland, he probably would have been a better player. But at this point, his career, it is what it is, and only thing he got to do to move up in the ranks is, I mean, pad his stats. Hey, he pad his stats like Russell Westbrook and these other guys. Hey, 10 years down the line, you're gonna have guys looking at his numbers and gonna compare his numbers versus watching the game and seeing how he really played. But I mean, that's my take on it. Is he I think. I wouldn't say he top 10 small forward. He might be 11, 12-ish, around that area. But he's definitely an all-time great, though, in my opinion.
Can we kill this myth that he's a top 15 small forward?
He is top 15.
He is top 15.
No, he's not.
Yes, he is.
Let's go through the list. You want to go through the list?
Okay, hold on. Big let's hear your list. Let's hear it.
I'm going to name all these small forwards. You tell me if he's better, okay? All right. Obvious. LeBron.
No, he's not better.
Bird.
No, he's not better.
Dr. J.
No.
Pippen.
No.
What's his name? KD.
No.
What's his name? Is he better than Adrian Danley?
No.
Is he better than Mark McGuire?
Yeah.
Mark McGuire. We don't talk about that. All right, that's good. That's good. I'll give you that. I'll give you that. Is he better? Is he better than Nick? He's better than Dominique.
No, hell no.
No.
Is he better than what's his name? Is he better than
Here, I pulled up the list right here so we can get through it a little faster. Because when I look at it, it's a little bit harder to put them in there. Look, we got LeBron, obviously, KD, Larry Bird, Scottie Pippen, Dr. J, Dominique.
Baylor.
Hold on, we got Rick Barry.
Mm-hmm.
You got Paul Pierce.
You
got Kawhi. Hold on, you got Kawhi Leonard.
Mm-hmm.
You got Alex English, who Alex English is probably most similar to Carmelo Anthony because they put up a lot of points. You got Chris Mullin, Vince Carter. Again, hold on, I'm just putting the names out there. I think he's better than Chris Mullin.
Oh, I'm about to say.
I'm just putting some names out there.
Vince Carter was a shooting guard.
No, Vince Carter played majority of his career.
Vince Carter majority of his career was small forward.
But he wasn't better than Melo.
You can probably throw him in there, but towards the end of his career, he was power forward. But Charles Barkley was a small forward early on in his career, at least for half his career. You got Giannis Antetokounmpo. He's not better. There's a lot of names out there where it kind of gets hard to put Melo. He's definitely outside of the top 10. And it kind of gets hard to put him in the top 15 when you look at some of these other names because we haven't even considered. You can put Paul George hasn't finished playing, but when it's all said and done, where will Paul George? Where will he fall? Especially if he get Melo. You got a guy like James Worthy. We didn't even talk about it. James.
We didn't talk about James Worthy.
We know he's in there. Like when you start really looking at these names, 15. It's just like
is
man,
is he better than Melo?
Lamont, you just named 15.
John Havlicek. We need John Havlicek better. John Havlicek.
Lamont just said Charles Barkley.
No.
Hold on. The only reason I said Charles Barkley because Charles Barkley, when Charles Barkley started his career, he was a small forward.
Yeah, Wiley for respect.
Hold on. Okay, let's see. Joe Biden. How many years did he play small forward?
Yeah, Wiley for respect.
How many years did he play small forward?
Cut it out, bro. Cut it out.
I don't think you know. You've been missing on a lot of stats.
Cut it out, bro.
Hold on. Hold on. When we look at a guy like Tracy McGrady, we didn't even talk about Tracy McGrady.
Yeah, you got to give Tracy some love.
Melo better than Tracy. Come on, Lamar.
Hold on. Tayshaun.
Melo better than Tracy.
Hold on, Tayshaun. I'm just putting names out there where I'm saying is arguable. What I'm saying because when you're looking at a prime Tracy, like if I have a team and I say I need a small forward, if I need a scoring small forward, and I say I can get a prime Tracy or a prime Melo. It's debatable. I might have to go with Tracy, a prime Tracy. That's healthy. Like that's not an easy. That's not. It's not like we talk about Shane Battier there. Like we talking about McGrady and Melo, and I need a small forward. But what I'm saying is, like literally, if you were creating a team, that's hard. A lot of people, I can see a lot of people leaning more towards a prime Tracy. I can see it.
Give me a Melo because he was averaging 20 out the gate. Tracy wasn't averaging.
No, I give you. But that's why I said no. What I said was, I said if you have a team and you need a scoring power, a small forward, and they're in their primes, are you taking a prime McGrady or are you taking a prime Carmelo?
You right. That's
Tracy
a debate.
deserves a lot more respect because he was top.
No, and I'm not saying I'm not. Look, y'all. I'm not saying either way, but I'm saying just if you. The thing is, there's some players it's a lock in the top 10 to 15. And when you look at it like this, it gets real arguable when you start talking about guys like Tracy McGrady. When you start talking about guys like, I don't think Glenn Rice played enough years to really be considered. The same with Peja Stojakovic. I don't think he played enough years, and I don't think Peja did enough in his prime for long enough. But when you hold on, we didn't talk about Jamal Wilkes. And there's a lot of players that we forget about because they played so long ago. But what I'm saying is, the more names you name, there's a lot of players that are locks ahead of him. He gets bumped lower and lower and lower. Like what about Bernard King? We because of recency bias, we didn't talk about Bernard King. But Bernard King in the time, like a lot of people forgot him, or you haven't even seen him play, so they can't even really give that an honest assessment.
Who's better?
I thought he played power forward.
Bernard King was small forward.
He played small forward.
Oh, okay.
Willis Reed played center and power forward. That was Willis Reed.
That's and all I'm saying again, it's a lot of the players I named. I'm not saying they're all 100% better because I haven't even made a list. What I'm saying is it gets real hard to keep them in that top 12 to 15. When I start looking at some of these names, it's like I don't know. Like, and I think like if it was me personally, I would put Carmelo over McGrady primarily because the health factor. If I'm looking at a career. That's the thing that separated those two careers. But if they're in their primes healthy, I might have to go with McGrady. But for career wise, I think he edges out Tracy by a hair because of the health factor.
What about the playoff performances?
Melo edged that though. Melo got that.
Melo would edge him out on that because we saw McGrady. We saw McGrady flop a little bit and it's hard. It's hard with playoff performances because a lot of some of these players, a lot of McGrady's greatest playoff performances, greatest games, they came in losses. So we don't remember them or even give them credit for them. And the same thing with Melo. Melo's had some good games and some losses. But again, when you don't come out on the winning end, we tend to forget about those games. You have to come out with the W for us to even remember it sometimes. And Melo has had some ugly losses in the playoffs too. He's had some situations where they should have won or at least been more competitive, and they weren't very competitive at all. I mean, and one thing is, I think it's an indictment. Somebody in here was saying something about Melo's role is to score. Melo's role, when you're the star player on the team, your role is always to do more than just score. I don't care whether that's it or not. Like Jordan's role was to score. That didn't stop him from being one of the best defenders in the league. All right. They didn't stop him from doing all these other things. Like what other than scoring, what was Melo? What could he help his team in? How could he help his team? Or because of his deficiencies, was he a detriment at times?
I don't know. I just think Melo, he's just stuck in that mindset, man. Like as the leader of the team, man, you just got to show better leadership. And at times, I mean, you can see in his game that he really didn't. And it took for like another veteran to galvanize those guys around him in order for his team to succeed. Like that New York team, I mean, look at all those veterans he had. Kurt Thomas, Marcus Camby, J.R. Smith when he was playing good. I mean, he had a lot of veterans around him. And that was the best, I think, New York team. I think they won over 50 games that year. And just like after that, when Phil Jackson came, it's like his career just went downhill. And, man, right. That's just always going to be an indictment on Melo's career, man. I just feel like that leadership factor, man.
Yeah. Hey, RJ Guwap, just hit the link and come in the live chat. If you feel like we disrespecting Carmelo, you don't have to say it in the comments. Just come in and defend.
Chat warrior. You about to be you the chat warrior Facebook, man. Michael Jester, you and Michael Jester got something match. YouTube versus Facebook. The
Mingle Jester of FY Sports and Facebook.
Yeah, just come in and defend him, man. Like I said, I'm just trying to present the argument.
Yeah, I don't think nobody's in here disrespecting Melo because I'm a Melo fan. I've been a Melo fan since he was in Syracuse. But to me personally, I definitely think he's a top 15 small forward and he's a top 50 player. But everything else, I mean, you guys are spot on it.
But see, I always believe that when you're getting down to the like when you're talking about the best of the best, you always have to start nitpicking the small stuff. So, like what you was doing earlier when you talked about the leadership, like when you get down to the nitty gritty and you really have to try to figure out where you're placing them on this list. One of the things that start separating players once you start breaking it down to a certain degree is things like leadership, all right? Your ability to win in tough situations. Where you getting bounced out the first round all the time when you had better teams. That's one thing that I held against Tracy McGrady. Consistently had, when he was in Houston, he had some great teams in Houston. If y'all seen some of them rosters, those are some great rosters. Yeah. They should have at least got to the Western Conference Finals. And then they was failing year after year after year. That's an indictment on McGrady. That's always gonna haunt him when I'm talking about him, at least. But you got other people where it's not an indictment. And that's only when you're talking about the best of the best. Outside of that, he was a great player. compared
RJ
to
Grab name
everyone
10
else.
better small forward. Reed Connors just did.
Hold on, RJ Guap. We definitely named 10 better small forwards.
We really just
We
did.
named 13 better small forwards.
Come in it, yo.
Yeah,
Come
we
in the
do.
chat, yo. Come in the chat,
Come
RJ
chat.
Guap. I've been want to cook you. Come in the chat, RJ Guap.
I don't think he will.
Nah, you know, he ain't gonna do it.
Oh, let me go on Facebook. I'm gonna type his name in, RJ Guap, man. Hold up, man. Let me see this. Come
Yeah,
on,
but,
man, RJ Guap.
But Lamont, what made you, make this debate up, talk about Melo?
No, Carmelo just became 10th all time in scoring.
Oh yeah.
And so what I'm thinking is, if you look at all the players that are I would say all of the players that are top 10 in scoring all time, I would say most of them are a lock in the top 50, if not all of them. I think Melo might be the only outlier there, where he's one of the only guys top 10 all time in scoring, but it's hard to find a place for him in the top 50, at least for me. So my thing is, if I'm wrong, I was trying to present the argument to see if anybody could come in and tell me why my thoughts were wrong. I thought Joe Biden would maybe come with a stronger argument, but it sounded like he just came with a lot of emotion. Then he dipped out the chat.
I mean, like every time, when we bring up Mel, just expect a Joe Biden, to come in here just to.
Yeah, he cooked himself, man.
I think Joe Biden come back. I think he came in and wasn't doing his homework, and I think he got diced up real quick. So
you gotta do your homework.
I think he's going to Google. I think he's gonna come back after he reviews Google.
Google or not, man. You need more than Google, man. Like, you can't come up. Like I said, you can't come up here and don't know what you be talking about, man. You gonna get ether, man. That's what happens. Like, you got other people in here that know the game of basketball too, man.
Facts. Oh, you had seen my new logo, True?
Yeah, that's a
logo.
Nice logo, Lord Gamer.
Okay. A little
Gamer, is that your logo, or did you get it from somewhere?
Look at my name. My name is right on the logo.
He made his. I think he made it.
Yeah, I can find out.
Yo, put it on the big screen.
I went to an app. It's called Make a Logo. So I went on the app and just made.
Okay.
All right. Okay.
Oh man.
You ain't got that from Pinterest.
I'm just checking, man. You good to screenshot something.
Oh man.
Keith Simmons says Melo was a playmaker. He said, hold on, Melo never was a playmaker. Melo never was a great or good defender. Melo never screened to create space for his teammates. Melo never was a great rebounder. Honestly, he's a great player. He will never be. Damn.
That is facts. Keith Simmons was the ether.
Yeah,
what dude, is that Tracy?
That is Tracy. God, Keith.
Hey, Tracy, see? Oh.
Hey, don't matter. Hey, but he came with some facts, though. I ain't gonna lie.
Came with the facts. Came with them heat rocks.
What is that? Hey, yo, Tracy still here.
Came with them heat rocks.
He came with it.
Yeah, the object of the game is to put the ball in the basket. The object of the game is to win. What are you talking about?
But if you can't do that, you gotta keep the nest. If you don't put the ball in the basket, you gotta.
That's one aspect of the game. You name one aspect of the game, RJ.
But Lamont, you got him all time though.
Where do I have him all time?
Yeah, because you did your top 50.
I say between. I forgot where I even had him in there.
No, he wasn't in the top 50.
I don't think I had him in there. I think I have him in 75 to 100. Because again, my criteria is a little bit different. Like, I feel like to get into my top 10, you either have to do something historically all-time great, like Oscar Robertson with the triple doubles, like Wilt Chamberlain or those guys, especially if you didn't win a whole bunch of championships, or you had to have had a lot of elite level success galvanizing teams and boosting them up to win championships, or at least keep them on that winning level, or just longevity at a real high level. Like, we haven't seen that, with Melo. We've seen him with good teams. We've seen him with other great players, Hall of Famers, and they failed and they flopped. They didn't succeed. And then when you have other great players who indict him, saying
that's the whole point of the game.
When you have other great players who indicted him as a great player, they said his only goal going out there was just to score. It wasn't about winning. So now we know that I see why he was number 10 all time in scoring, because when you have another all-time great player saying he only wanted to score, it wasn't about winning and losing. Well, now I see why you were so ball dominant and wanted to score all the time. You know.
Hold on. RJ Guap says some BS. That's a
somebody got an echo. I think it's I think it's South.
Yeah, but that's the whole point of the game.
Yeah. Just close the Facebook app.
Yeah, I was in the middle of closing.
RJ
Isn't that kind of bizarre though?
Yo, that's somebody.
Is it me echoing?
Yeah, that's you. That's
echo. It's me.
What's up, Tracy?
Hold on. Let me see. Yeah, I think that's South Statistical.
RJ Guap, if defense is really important, Ben Wallace will be a Hall of. But he's going to be in the Hall of Fame. So
he's in the Hall of Fame.
Why do you Melo fans mad?
Because they only care. They're the people that only care about scoring. They're casual fans. Only care about
but
scoring.
You know what though? It's like every time with Melo, like scores 30 plus points and then he loses, like he be like so happy about it when he doesn't score. Right. Like when he doesn't score over 30 points, and then wins, he's unhappy. It be like that with Melo.
Yo, Todd, this is what it is. Those are the same people that like Melo, same people that's cool with having scoring in the pickup game but still be losing. Those are people that like Melo. That's like, it don't matter what the circumstance was. I got my points.
Yeah, what's up?
Those are people that like Melo.
I'm finna drop a link. Check this link out. Ain't this photo clean?
Photo who?
What is it, Lord Gamer?
It's this Steph pick. I want Tracy to check it.
Oh my god.
Get him up out of here.
Defense is important, but still has a lead. The lead for the game. Hey, who is that?
Hey, South Statistical. You still echoing real bad.
Mute your YouTube or something.
It's not.
Mute the Facebook. It's Facebook. You gotta mute the Facebook.
Lord Gamer, man, you in the backstage. You got to stay on topic, man. What are you talking about Steph Curry for? You talking about look at Steph Curry?
It's kind of bizarre. Like that man is he can get 30,000 points, and yet
I'm going to start calling out some names. Let me call out some names, man. We got Juice Lee in the comments. You got to come into the live chat. I know you probably listening, creeping around. We got Fresh Bull from Bam. We got Karis 87. All right. We got Mr. Winters. We know he's not going to show up. He's got ether so much, but he comments a lot. Jared Thomas, obviously. He hasn't made any appearances as of late. We got Gideon. We got GA Drip 09. It's time for you to show up. I mean, you guys is not showing up. You guys making some crazy comments, but you won't pull up when it's time to really talk about these issues. Cashew Red, 360 Kings. I mean, we got all these people, man. You come with these wild, outlandish takes in the comments.
Hold on.
Young Melo, where you at, Young Melo? Young Melo said, see, Young Melo came on YouTube saying, ain't nobody gonna come to Facebook, but he has all these outlandish takes. We on Facebook right now. All you gotta do is just click the link.
They get cooked. And Young Melo, I don't think Young Melo be on the YouTube.
And Young Melo, the crazy thing is, you don't even have to come on Facebook. You just can hit the
StreamYard.
The StreamYard links.
Yeah, all you gotta do is on YouTube. It's on YouTube right now. It shows the link. Click that link. Boom. You on Facebook. All you gotta do is Facebook. You're gonna hit that link for the StreamYard. Boom. There you go. Simple as that. And give you the option to click on your StreamYard, man.
I got a question, Lamont.
Yeah, what's up?
Is LeBron James playing tonight?
I don't think he's not gonna be back till next week.
He's not playing tonight.
He's out 2 games.
Before Melo got injured on Denver, he was on LeBron's level. Cut the cap, Sean Jones. You're a liar.
LeBron probably gonna come back like Tuesday.
He's never been the same player after his injury. Come on, what was Carmelo injured so bad that he was on LeBron? Like, stop the cap. Stop the cap. Like that's just a lie, yo. Like, come on. What injury that stopped him from he being on LeBron's level? Come on, yo. Like y'all Carmelo fans are ridiculous, man.
Wait, who just said Melo gonna hit 30,000 points? Who just said that?
I don't
He's
think
going to get he's going to get 30,000 points.
No, how many points he at now?
What? He's
how
at
many points he at right now?
He had 2850 right now. 28,500.
Yeah, he just needs another 2,000. He can get that.
He's probably
at least gonna play another season and two.
Yeah, he can get
that's why he's playing to get 30,000 points. That's the only why he's playing.
I think he got one more league year left.
Yeah,
the problem with Melo is this right now because he came in this year on a 1-year minimum deal. Nobody wanted him. It's only gonna his contract offer is only gonna get worse here on out.
Yeah, this might be his last year in the league.
Now he's gonna get a $500K contract. That man gonna have a two-way G League. That man gonna have a two-way G League contract.
Nah, true. He's gonna have a 10-day contract.
He said, before Melo. Well, here's the problem. I can say, while Melo was in Denver, I can say he was on LeBron's level, but by year 4, there was no comparison.
Yeah,
by year 4, by year 4, yeah, I don't even remember. But by year 3 and 4, it was a big separation there because LeBron propelled his team into winning, making them competitive, not just in the regular season, but in the playoffs. So that's where the difference came. You know, when you look at all the oldest players in the league, I mean, it's still players like a Chris Paul, around the same age as Melo, highly effective, still playing at a high level, who's in the MVP conversation. Yeah, Joe Biden was talking about 6 man at a year conversation for Melo. His players, his age in the MVP conversation.
I don't think he even in the conversation.
Chris Paul is around that same age in the MVP conversation. LeBron.
You got Rajon Rondo still getting way more money than him. Under a 6 foot, you got a 6 foot point guard and Rajon Rondo getting paid way more money.
Melo should retire.
Come off the bench. Like,
you want to know why, True? You want to know why?
Because he's helping the team win. He has more.
Well, yeah. Melo's not doing it. Melo's not doing that though. He's not
like, come on, Rajon Rondo like 34, 35 years old. You're not that far from age. And Rondo deal with way more injuries than Melo has in his career, and he still is more valuable as a player than him. That's crazy.
Especially
but like Lamont said, he could do so much more, even in the role he is now.
That's crazy. And but he's a top 50 player, but you have players around the same age that are contributing to the game more than him. That's just facts. By far.
Like, Hey, shout out for letting me on, Lamont. I just want to chime in on this. I don't want to interrupt y'all, but y'all kind of deep into
it. Good? Go ahead.
Y'all know what we're really talking about. And it kind of falls into the guys like Westbrook conversation. And I don't know if you remember, I think last time I was on, when we had talked about Westbrook, Lamont, I had made, it might not have been on your stream, but I had made a reference to Oscar Robertson. But before I say anything about that is what we look at as time has went on, we have players that put up great numbers for their career while they're playing now, but it doesn't really translate into impacting their team success. Let me give out some examples, like Carmelo, great scorer, can do too much else. Stephon Marbury. Who else? These players, like if you go look up Stephon Marbury, he had some great numbers, even right before he left the league. If you remember in the early 2000s, he was having like, I want to say around 2001, he was putting up phenomenal all-star numbers. But the Nets was the worst team in the league. And then the next year they traded for Jason Kidd, and they went to back-to-back finals. You know what I'm saying? It's like the stats don't tell it all for every player, but what the biggest thing with most fanatics is all they understand is scoring. Yes, you got to score more points than your opponents to win games, but it's a lot more things to win in a game that's why a lot of people can't see how valuable a player like Draymond Green was to the Warriors.
Yeah.
They couldn't play no small ball without a player like that could guard in multiple positions, run point. It allowed them to play that style. He was the anchor of them playing that style of basketball. They wouldn't be able to play that style with any other player at that time. And a lot of people that don't understand basketball don't realize that. They wouldn't be able to play that small without Draymond. He's done so much for that team. As of right now, his offense, as far as scoring, has deduced a lot to where it's affecting them, and as well as, them not having their second best player. But players like that, Draymond's going to be a Hall of Fame player because of the intangibles he brings to the game and how he's impacted winning on a dynasty team. So anybody that don't think he'll be a Hall of Fame player at some point, maybe not first ballot, are crazy. They don't watch basketball.
Hold on. We got Gutty Flame. I think this is also Ralph Lauren. I think this is probably one of the worst. This is probably, I would say, probably one of the third worst takes in FYF sports history. But the statement is Aaron Rodgers. First of all, he starts it off by saying Aaron Rodgers when you're in a basketball conversation. But we'll go ahead and look over that. Aaron Rodgers and Bron can lose 25 championships, and y'all will call them GOATs over Kobe, Duncan, and Brady. You is almost perfect. I'm assuming you said who is almost perfect where it counts. Bron has had better teammates than Kobe and Tim Duncan, just like Rodgers had better than Brady. For one, let's eliminate
worst comment.
Let's eliminate Aaron Rodgers and Tom Brady from a basketball conversation because football is a completely different sport. Where you're talking about a sport,
still capping.
Well, you're talking about a sport where you're talking about a sport. You're talking about a sport where Brady can't control what happens on the defensive side of the floor.
Right.
So the thing is, the one thing I can guarantee you is that those Patriot defenses have been far better than them Green Bay defenses, which again is a significant factor as to one of the reasons why Brady has had a lot more success than Aaron Rodgers. But let's not even talk about football because that's a whole nother subject where I think you're wrong there, where you say Bron has had better teammates than Kobe and Duncan. Well, Duncan played with how many Hall of Famers and a Hall of Fame coach? His whole career. See, Duncan had the luxury of being blessed into the perfect situation. He was drafted into a situation where he could play with a Hall of Famer in Tim Duncan. He played with a Hall of Famer in Manu Ginobili. Played with a Hall of Famer in Tony Parker. Played with a Hall of Fame coach his whole career. He played with a Hall of Fame coach his whole career. And Greg Popovich, no changes. He had a stable situation. The only time he thought about leaving, he changed his mind and took less money to stay because his situation was just that good. So you got to stop capping. You got to stop capping when you say that because, again, everybody's situation is different. Gee, LeBron was never – look, Tim Duncan was drafted into the perfect front office, perfect coach, great GM. They kept everything together for him. They drafted well. Cleveland was never known as a team that drafted well. Team was never known as a team with a stable front office. Everything's unstable. It's just hard to compare teams and the help that they have. And the last time I checked, Bron never played with that type of stability. Kobe has stability to a certain degree. And he also has Shaq, which helps. And again, those two, even though they're both all-time top 20 elite players, they couldn't win a thing until Phil Jackson got there.
And Kobe had the desire to leave a team. Just because it don't happen don't mean you can't.
Like I say, when your ability to win championships is predicated on a coach, I have to question how great are you really? Because we've seen LeBron do it with multiple coaches and multiple teammates. So his ability to win championships isn't predicated on just doing it with a coach. Kobe could only do it with Phil Jackson. And when Phil Jackson wasn't there, they looked like complete garbage. So stop with the nonsense, man. Stop with the nonsense. You got to be more factual, or you can come in on the live panel and you can maybe elaborate on that statement if I'm wrong.
Cap.
Lamar, let me get back on subject. I want to get back on y'all subject.
Go ahead.
Let's ask people this. Name some of the defined moments in Carmelo Anthony's career as far as playoffs. He has his team that he's played on has some of the worst records. I mean, at most they did. I think around 2002 or 2001 they went to a Western Conference Finals. But as a collective, it's not a lot of defining moments as far as him contributing to their team, leading their team to something important. When you look over the full haul of his career, I mean, somebody tell me, please.
No, that's facts. Hold on, Gutty Flame just said
coaches
said a few streams ago. You said a few streams ago, coaches don't matter in the NBA, in college, just like the. Hold on, first of all, that's not what I said. I didn't say coaches don't matter. I said their roles are different. I said in the NBA, a coach's role is to do what? Manage egos, manage players, and this is what Phil Jackson excelled in. That's what Greg Popovich excelled in. Their roles are different. I said when you're talking about systems and plays and that's college. So you got some coaches who are great at running systems and plays and bringing in certain players to fit their system off of recruiting. And they're stuck in the college realm because they're great at that. But you have some college coaches who are able to make the transition to the NBA because they know how to deal with players and egos. And the NBA level is not about X's and O's as it is as much as it is in college. You can, if you're great at X's and O's in college, you can coach your way into the Final Four with a team with no NBA players on it. You can't skate your way into the NBA Finals just because you got a coach who's great at X's and O's. You better have some great players. You're not getting to the NBA Finals. I don't care how good your team is. If you ain't got great players, you ain't going nowhere. So it's about managing egos, about managing players, assigning roles, and then allowing players to buy into those roles. Because when you get to an NBA level, you're dealing with players who have been great their whole career. They've been great everywhere. And now when they get to an NBA level, now you're telling a guy who's been great and started everywhere he was before, now you have to be the 7th, 8th man on the bench. And this is your role. So now you have to accept that at this level. And for us to be great, you have to buy into this role. There are certain teams that have trouble. Look at the Sacramento Kings. Those guys are having trouble buying into their roles. Bagley wants to be the star. You got Fox, who's the star, but Bagley wants to be the star. You got Whiteside on the bench over there, disgruntled. He wants to be the starter, but Rashawn Holmes is the starter. And you got Harrison Barnes, who they have started. But you got other guys on that bench like Buddy Hield. Oh, I want those minutes. So here, again, if you can't manage egos, now that team is in shambles. Look at the Pacers right now. You got reports coming out saying that new coach came in because he don't know how to manage egos. None of the players want to play for him. Sabonis don't. TJ Warren said, I'm going to opt for season-ending surgery because I don't want to play for this crazy-ass coach. All right, you see coaches getting into fights. Bertazde gets into the fight with one of the assistants on the bench during the game. Now the coach is suspended. Bertazde's got fined. See, when you can't manage egos, the Pacers look completely different. See, when Nate McMillan was there and was able to manage egos, everybody wanted to play for him. And the Pacers were a more solid team. Y'all got to start talking about stuff that y'all know about. If y'all don't know about it, stay away from them conversations. And hold on, go ahead. And your mic sounds a little muffled.
Oh, it sounds muffled.
There you go. It's better.
You're forgetting this too. It's not the fact that it's hard to manage players' egos. As time has went on, players make more money, so the organization is expecting you to figure it out. You got this player making $20-30 million a year. You need to figure it out. That's pressure. They're not just gonna get rid of that player. Number one, he's a star player, and he's making $20-30 million. You need to figure it out. That's a lot of pressure for a coach, especially if that player doesn't believe in what you bringing to the team. That's a tough situation to be in.
Y'all gotta think, man. Like I said, y'all gotta be thinking deeper. I think y'all take too much stuff said at face value, and y'all don't really be thinking. You know, but Gutty Flame, all you have to do, again, you got some real strong opinions. Look, we're not gonna ether you that bad. We're gonna give you time to talk. Just come into the live panel. You don't have to type 16,000 messages, man.
Yeah, man.
It's much easier just to say it. You can say all of that. You can say all of that in 3 minutes and just hop off.
Man, listen, y'all not beating Mingo Jesse's record, man. I'm trying to tell y'all, Mingo Jesse got that title, man. Y'all not beating him, man.
Man, Mingo Jesse, and Mingo Jesse literally have actually been.
He been on the panel. Y'all need to be inspired to be Mingo Jesse. He been on panel, right?
Yeah. He was named
I
Wiz
don't think
Bangs
Ralph won't ever be on the
panel.
panel.
He was in Sean's panel yesterday.
Oh, Mingo Jester was? He was on Sean's panel?
Yeah, he was. He for like good minute too. He got cooked though, but
yeah,
man, oh man,
I still
he
didn't
was
get
on there.
Oscar said about Russell.
Well, I forgot what he said about it too.
It
I
made
know him and Oscar real cool.
To me, it made sense for him to vouch for Russell because I don't, like I said, I remember saying this. A lot of us, I'm an 80s baby. I didn't see Oscar play. I've seen his numbers. I've seen some highlights, but I didn't see him play, to be honest. But we're looking at a player that's putting up those kind of numbers. So it's hard for us to revere them in the same light, being that we've seen the best of what we think is the best of Westbrook. And most of us still don't revere him as great as an Oscar Robertson, but we didn't even see him play. You know, you get what I'm trying to say?
Mm-hmm.
I wonder looking 10, 20 years later, the youth that see the numbers Westbrook put up, would they feel the same way about Westbrook as us? That's what I'm kind of saying. Because when you look at the numbers, they look great, but as far as impact on winning, valuable, to me, Chris Paul is a more valuable point guard. He doesn't put up the numbers as him, but he affects winning for a team better. He makes better decisions. He's a better point guard as far as getting his team where he needs the most out of his team. But that don't show up in the numbers.
I mean, that's facts too. But going to that point, I mean, that whole thing about not watching people play, I mean, at this point, it's an excuse. It's 2021. It's the age of the internet. Like, there's games online. Like, there's games you can watch legit.
But
Oscar Robertson stuff.
But do you think I would think it would be more of a chance that we might feel the same way about Oscar if he was playing now.
I mean, but here's the thing though. But here's the reality though. Westbrook gets a lot of flack because of losing, but in all reality, he's in a different situation. I wouldn't compare him to a Melo though, because he's legit doing everything he has to do to help his team win. Now, does he have flaws and makes decisions late in games and stuff like that? Yeah, but everybody has flaws, right? But when you see Westbrook play, he does everything he has to do to try to win a game. I can't say that about Melo.
No, I wasn't trying to compare him to Melo.
I'm saying I'm just talking about period. Like, and the thing about Westbrook is, to be fair with Westbrook, he never had a great coach during his career at all.
Yeah,
he had subpar coaching his whole career in the NBA.
Yeah, but one of the things I noticed earlier I noticed this way before a lot of people talked about it. Back in 2010, I was like, man, this dude is a great player, but his decision making down the stretch of games is like terrible. I've been saying it for the longest, even when people are like, man, this dude the best. I'm like, he might be, but I wouldn't want to have him down.
But you know what, though? When we talking about Carmelo Anthony, the one thing that I was thinking that Carmelo Anthony fans would come in here, and I thought they would come in here with that logic. Look, Carmelo Anthony could have been better, but he never had an elite coach to put him in the right situation. That would have been a much better argument than some of the stuff that these people were saying.
Yeah,
like because that did affect. Like, I think Mike D'Antoni, I think he had a negative impact on Carmelo Anthony's career because he didn't know how to use him at the small forward. He knows how to use point guards in the pick and roll. He never figured out how to really optimize Carmelo in his prime. So I think we missed out on how great Carmelo could have been because of Mike D'Antoni and some of the coaches that he had in New York who didn't know how to utilize him properly at the small forward. I would have liked to seen a coach move him to the shooting guard and see how he did as shooting guard as opposed to playing at the 3 all the time. I think he could have been elite. If you had a coach that would have said, lose weight, get faster, get quicker, get stronger, we're going to put you at the 2. I think that would have done wonders for his career.
Would he buy into that? Would he buy into that, though?
I don't think he'd be able to do it.
He wouldn't buy into that.
A great coach would get you to buy into anything.
I mean, here's the thing. He played with George. I mean, George called, and he played with George. Like, he didn't play with no, like, the level of coaching he had was better than what Russell played with. Let's just be honest. Like, it's like, like Scott Brooks, like let's come on, like I mean,
Yeah, Lamont, you
I
have a
understand what
lot
you
of
saying, but like
But
I don't
Melo
know,
never
Melo.
showed the desire to want to better his game in other places. Look at this team now. Look at this. This is a prime example. You are a veteran player on your last leg. He should be more of a leader to this team.
Like diving
But
for loose ball, like dude, like yeah, like I don't know, man. Do other things besides just scoring. At the end of the day, your shot gonna be off at one time. So when your shot's off, well, see that's the thing. That's the problem with Melo's game. Okay, his job is to score. We all know the thing about scoring is you're gonna have some off nights. So when you have off nights, what else you gonna do to help your team win? And if that's the only thing you can do, the only thing you bring to the table, then you're basically ineffective.
He never had. When you think of Melo career, at what point did you see? Because the pressure was there. He came out in one of the toughest drafts with Wade, LeBron. The pressure's always been there for him to be one. A lot of people thought he would be better than LeBron. Y'all remember? If y'all older enough, y'all remember a lot of people saying he's gonna be better than LeBron. LeBron's gonna be a bust. The pressure's been on
just
that
as his first 2 years.
become a better player. But what did you say, Lamont? After those 4 years, LeBron started to bridge the gap between him and Melo. Melo didn't broaden his game. He didn't add any intangibles, any other thing to his game. He pretty much stayed the same player.
This is what LeBron did. Instead of LeBron could have stayed complacent, said, I'm going to continue to play the same way. What he did was he says, I understand I don't have an elite level coach. So what I'm going to do to make up for that is I'm going to find a way on the floor to make my teammates better because they're not putting great players around me. So when he started to become a much better playmaker because of nobody looks at it like this. Cleveland actually helped turn LeBron James into who he is now. Because early on in his career, because they didn't surround him with a lot of high-level talent, he had to manufacture ways time and time again for that team to consistently be great. Now, it got annoying, and we saw that in that Orlando series. He took off the jersey, and we knew he wasn't coming back. All right, and it got frustrating because nobody likes losing all the time. But we saw him make people better. He didn't wait on the organization to bring in talent. He made them better. He didn't wait on the organization to bring in a Hall of Fame coach, all right, to do stuff to help boost them up. He made those guys better and got them to a level that nobody thought they could get.
LeBron, I think a better point to say was, LeBron's always been a playmaker since high school. I think the better point was that when they came in the league, Melo was a way more fluent scorer, a better shooter than him. LeBron worked on his shooting as he got better. I mean, as time went on.
He did. But LeBron, the playmaker, like when LeBron came into the league, nobody was saying that this dude could potentially go down as one of the greatest playmakers of all time.
Yeah, but he still could. But he's told that that is true. But he's still shown great playmaking coming out of high school, though.
Yeah, he improved his shooting.
No, he did. But like Chris Paul, we knew Chris Paul could potentially be like. But the Cavs, because of the inability to put great players around him, he became a better playmaker from playing with lower level players. I
think all around his whole game up the gut because nobody looked at LeBron James. But nobody looked at LeBron James as you look at, of course, high school is high school, right? Every great player from NBA was great scorers in high school. You know what I mean? So when that's a big gap from high school to the NBA level. So he had to up his scoring rapidly. You know what I mean? Playing with, so he became more of a scorer than ever before in his career. You know what I mean? Because LeBron basically was known before NBA was just a super athletic guy with high IQ. That made the right plays. You know what I mean?
That's true.
And everything he did, everything he see it doing now is because he had to get better on rebounding. Even he was already a good passer, but still getting better in his passing, his scoring, shooting.
He said what? The Gutty Flame just said Mike Conley has been more constant than Nash. Who you talking about? Steve Nash? Who you talking about? Rick Nash or something? Like what Nash you talking about?
Shit.
He trolling Lamont.
You talking about Ernie Nash? I don't know. You
wilding with that Mike Conley shit. And I like Mike Conley, but you're wilding with that shit, though. That's cap.
Hold on. I don't know if Conley's had a season even comparable to Nash.
Exactly.
Nash's best season.
Yeah, you that's cap. That's cap. Mike Conley not even a Hall of Famer, man. You stop it. He was a very good player and one of the best point guard in his era, but
he won the best.
Nah.
You can't even say that, true.
Yeah. I mean, he was top 10, top 10, top 15 point guards in his during his time. That's still pretty impressive. Don't mean Hall of Famer, but he was very good. That's what I'm saying.
True. He made one. He just made a All-Star.
Right, but here's the thing though. He's always been in that top 15 conversation, top 10 for years though. Like you really think, and that Memphis for years. You know what I mean? He's already been maybe a top 15 point guard now. I'm just saying.
Hey, if Mike Conley played the numbers,
it don't mean he's a Hall of Famer. I'm not saying he's a Hall of Famer, but he's been good for a long time.
Yeah, I give you that. He's been good. It's just a top 15 thing.
I'm just saying. Listen, you can be top 15. I mean, only like top 5 of those. I think Southgate still got the echo.
Nah, I'm hearing the echo, so it can't be me.
I'm out here. But yeah, like Mike Conley consistently good, but he's nowhere near Nash level. He would know, like Conley would never regard as, he's the best. He's best point guard in the game. He was never in no conversation, so that's cap.
He was in conversation for highest paid for a while. I don't know what they would think about that 30 something. What is it, like 30 million he got?
I mean, because of his value. Because because he was on Memphis, that's his value. And look at me, and look, he's doing Utah. I mean, hey, he's earning his money. I mean, shoot.
Hold on, but Gutty Flame, comparing the numbers don't always show you what the impact was. Steve Nash's impact when he was playing, I don't care what the numbers say or not, he had a much bigger impact on winning and losing than Mike Conley has. Mike Conley, these last couple of games, Mike Conley's been injured for like the last week and a half, 2 weeks. And Utah is still winning games. Hold on 1 second. Utah's still winning games without Mike Conley. When Steve Nash got hurt, when the Phoenix Suns were at their peak, Steve Nash was hurt for like 10 games, and Phoenix couldn't win a game. They couldn't win a game without him because his impact on winning and losing was so high. Let's stop acting like it's comparable. I've seen Steve Nash take over games scoring wise. I've seen him take over games with his playmaking. The only thing that Mike Conley can do better than Nash is defend. And he's a great defender. Right. I give him that. He's a great defender.
And the thing is, Mike Conley was never the most important part of on the team. And all that being said, so that you got to stop that.
I disagree on that one.
A 2-time MVP compared to a person that never came close to being an MVP.
Hold on. Gutty Flame. This is a good ether. He says Marbury would have did the same. Well, Marbury Marbury played with Mike D. Hold on, y'all. Marbury played under Mike D'Antoni and was trash. So he had an opportunity. He just was trash.
Hey, y'all gotta stop. Y'all gotta stop using that D'Antoni. Y'all gotta stop using that D'Antoni. Like Steve Nash wasn't balling before he was a Steve. Y'all gotta cut that out.
No, man. Steve. Mike D'Antoni unleashes point guards.
That's fact. That's facts. But like he was doing that.
He did it with James Harden.
Yeah.
He did it. He does it everywhere he goes. He unleashes point guards.
I mean, look what he's doing. Kyrie Irving. He's on the coaching staff of Brooklyn with Kyrie Irving.
No, he's not doing it with Kyrie Irving. He's doing it with James Harden because James Harden is once again back in the MVP conversation. James Harden.
Oh, you talking about people putting MVP? I mean, yeah.
No, I'm talking about one thing that Mike D'Antoni, you got to give him credit for. He struggled with Melo, but the one thing he knows how to do, he knows how to elevate a point guard. Whether you're average or not, he can take you from good to MVP level. Like Nash was good, but he made Nash MVP level because of his system. You can't take that. He does that everywhere he goes at the point guard position.
That's what I said. I agree with that. I think he's also doing that with Kyrie too. Because if Kyrie wasn't missing amount of games, he'll be in the. If he didn't miss the game, he'll be in top 10 MVP conversation.
But true. Here's why I push back on that. Without James Harden, the Nets have a losing record.
Yeah.
No, it's facts. I'm just saying though. But Kyrie was in them early MVP conversations. But the fact that he missed all them games.
No. I'm telling you, the games that he played, literally the games that he played with KD without Harden, they have a losing record.
They have.
I understand that, but I'm not saying he was nowhere near being MVP. I'm just saying he was in that conversation, top 10. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying like he would have won or anything. But James Harden was like top 5. Like he was like what people was like top, like they were saying he should win MVP. They got arguments for it. But like yeah, like that did. I mean, but the thing is like I don't know, like even when he was at there, Tony, like I said, when he wasn't on the court, they was trash. So that's even like, come on, man. You don't want a 2-time MVP for nothing. I don't care who's it. I mean, yeah, Steve Nash do unlock. I mean, Mike D'Antoni do unlock other point guards, but Steve Nash had to put that work in.
I mean, it's crazy to compare a 2-time MVP to somebody.
Raymond Felton play with Mike D'Antoni too. Like,
That's
come
a
on,
fact.
dog. Like,
Raymond Felton made
y'all gotta
All-Star
cut that shit out. Y'all gotta cut that shit out, man.
Hold on, he didn't make Raymond Felton look a lot better than what he was.
Way
he was
better.
on Charlotte. He was better within Charlotte. He was better within Charlotte.
Man,
he was better within Charlotte. Now remember when he got the Knicks, he got out of shape.
Didn't I come on here and make the point about Stephon Marbury? Stephon Marbury put up numbers, but it didn't really impact winning for his team. He done that in his career. Am I lying? Somebody tell me, because I watched him play for the Nets, and they were the worst team in the league. They didn't get traded for Kidd, and they
say that you can say that one playoff run with KG, with him and KG. That's when his numbers had impact. But that's like the only time.
That's what I'm saying as a collective. Is like he don't really impact winning like Chris Paul or Chris Paul.
That man got championships in China, man. Chill out.
Huh?
They got a statue in China. Chill out. We ain't gonna say that here. I no impact of winning.
We talking about NBA. Ain't no statues in China for NBA.
Hold on. That takes me back to the. Hey, true. I have an impact on winning at the YMCA.
Yo,
not an NBA.
I got impact to win it too.
That's what I'm saying. So what I'm saying is you can't go over there playing against Kim Jong and
hey, but that boy, hey, you don't got no statue on YMCA though. Hey, listen. Hey, what he did in China though, listen. Stephen Marbury, what he did in China though, definitely paved the way a lot. He had an impact on the game.
No, we talking about the NBA though, bro. Come on.
I mean, I don't know. I mean, they people. I don't know, man. You're right though. When he's in the NBA, I mean, yeah, he like I said, his impact of winning wasn't the same.
Nice seasons, but it didn't really impact the success of his team as a collective. That's why I'm from Texas, man. I'm from close to Dallas. I hate the Mavericks because they got rid of Jason Kidd. I loved how Jason Kidd played. He done everything. He couldn't shoot that well, but he done everything else. They just
brought him back.
Huh?
Y'all brought him back. You got what you had to do. That's the funny thing about it.
I never liked Dirk. I never liked after they got
rid of him. You never liked Dirk?
I don't like Dirk. I just don't like him, man.
Man, Dirk, number 2 power forward of all time on my list. I like him.
Now you wildin'.
He's number 2 on my list.
Man, a dude.
I already made a video. Go check my YouTube channel. I already made a video like why Dirk is that guy, man. I may make it more too.
True, you said number 2, bro.
Number 2.
I'm not one of these people that hate on a player because I don't really like their game. Dirk, one of the most, he's one of the most prolific players in history, man. He changed. He's one of the players that changed basketball.
Dirk was one of the most skilled power forwards of all time.
This is why
he's unbelievably skilled.
But this is why this is go hand in hand with the Carmelo thing, right? This is go hand in hand, right? Because we all know that Dirk was what he was known for was a great scorer, right? He wasn't there he wasn't a great rebounder. He really wasn't like a great. I mean, he was a decent passer, whatever on the double teams, whatever. Of course, defense. Defense wasn't defense. We all know that defense wasn't his strong suit, but his impact on the game, his impact on the game on winning was way more effective than Melo. And his job was he had the same job as Melo in a sense, right?
He has more defining moments in his career.
So what's the excuse? That's Melo. Like, so what's Melo's? Like, you know what I mean? It's just the intangibles. The difference is Melo don't have them winning intangibles. The winning.
Melo has a lot of bad optics around his career, especially some of the things Chauncey Billups had to say and other players about him themselves. That don't help him a lot.
And Dirk more Rick Carlisle. Rick Carlisle overrated.
Hold on, we got Gutty Flame said y'all keep talking about MVP awards. but there's several MVPs in the early years was barely getting 10 points. Who?
That's a cap. That's cap.
Who?
You don't know anything about the game of basketball saying that shit.
Who?
That's
Name
barely
name
10 points.
What does that mean?
Name them.
That's not even true though.
To the panel and name them. Like, come on, man.
Name an MVP that was barely getting 10 points. Like George Michael was a great scorer. What are you talking about? He was like, come on, dog. Like,
what early MVP? You got Kareem, you got Oscar, you got Jerry West. Like, I'm trying to figure out who, because these you talking about high level scorers.
Not Uzi.
There was only one guy that scored very low. That was Wes Unseld. That's the only dude.
Was he MVP?
Yeah, he was MVP. Yeah,
he won MVP in his rookie year.
Rookie year, yeah.
Bill Russell averaged 15 points.
Oh yeah. He was only player to win MVP his rookie year. You're right.
That is facts. Yeah, right.
But if you look at his stats was not crazy, but it was more than 10 points.
Oh yeah.
It was 13. He averaged 13.8.
Who was barely.
And my whole thing, and then here's the thing about this too. If that's even let's say that was true, what's the point of that? Why does that make you less of an MVP? He averaged 13.8. What are you talking? That's cap. He averaged 13.8. Bill Russell.
He averaged
less than 10.
13 points. That's over 10 points.
That's over 10 points. He's still capping.
It's not a question of career average. It's just a question of an MVP year one scoring.
Bill won. What MVP? What year? Okay, MVP.
Bill won. Bill won stats was crazy when he won. Bill won Finals MVP the year before. Didn't won MVP.
Yeah, he averaged like 18.9 points a game his MVP year.
Niggas, and look at his blocks and his rebounds. Like, bro, you wildin'.
You need to stop capping. Bill Walton, because he was just capping. And here's the thing, y'all overrate scoring way too much. Scoring is only one aspect of the game. Like, we all know scoring is important, but we all know y'all gotta cut that out, man. Because in the day, you can't have there's a team of all scorers on one team. Because let's say you a scorer and you have three other people that score better than you. You have to do what you gonna do. You know what I mean? If you already, you know what I mean? You gotta do something else to help the team win. That's why there's different roles.
Let me help you out, brother. If scoring was so important, all that scoring Wilt done against Bill Russell and them, and all these players that get these scoring, like even when Jordan was doing all that scoring, this team was losing. An individual player scoring is not the only way, or is not the capstone to teams.
You can't win without playing.
I do one better. Majority of players that won scoring titles didn't win championships.
That's facts.
Majority of them. I'm not gonna say
you
no.
You can't win without scoring. So
majority of the scoring titles didn't win championships.
Shout out to the old 4 Pistons.
Yeah, and Jordan had to break that myth.
The old 4 Pistons. Come on, man.
Even the Chicago Bulls.
Chicago
Bulls team wasn't a great offensive team.
Kareem broke that myth.
That was a big thing with Jordan because Jordan was winning scoring titles and they were still losing.
But I'm trying to say, I'm saying Kareem was the first player to win scoring title and championship and MVP. He was the first guy.
Right. And here's the thing about Michael Jordan though, right? Even I'm looking at Chicago teams. Yeah, Jordan was still winning scoring titles when they was winning championships, but they wasn't a great offensive team. They won because of defense.
Yep.
In fact, it wasn't a great offensive teams. You had a great offensive player, Michael Jordan. Like, defense wins championships. That's just defense is more important than offense. Yeah. I mean, of course, you need certain offense to win. That's why, you know what I mean? You need enough offense to win. You can't be terrible offensively. We're not saying that.
But stop teams from scoring, though.
And something we naturally overlook in this organization.
Dude, listen. We all know you need, of course, you need offense to win. But that's not more. It's not more important. It's not on the same level as defense. That's just fact. You can't argue that.
The reason why it's like that is because majority of this game is played on defense, and it takes more energy for you to play. It takes more energy for you to score than you to play TV.
Lamar, I see the TV.
What you talking about? Oh, you talking about Lord
The
Gamer?
Lord Gamer shit.
Lord Gamer, cool. He's just gonna keep. I'm gonna keep leaving it up until he actually turn his camera on.
Well, if you so certain as a me, then why you want to just? I think that's me then.
That is you. I just want to confirm it since you try to act like it's not.
No, it's really him.
You can't prove that though, Todd.
I literally screenshot that shit. Like turn his camera
That's
on.
sus, Todd.
Hey, hold on. How long
did
he turn his camera on? Was it like real quick?
Like he turned his camera on, and then he.
Oh, he did have it on.
He had his camera on about like a couple of minutes. About a couple of minutes.
That's sus, Todd. Taking a picture.
You got nervous about talking about being sus, though. You got nervous talking about being sus.
You went to a dark-skinned, sexiest man page and got a man picture.
Oh, yo, that was crazy. Then, last time we was on here, what you said, I ain't gonna repeat what you said. Like, about somebody, you gonna cross somebody over so bad. I ain't gonna repeat.
Yeah, you gonna have somebody twerking on you. Yeah, you say you gonna have somebody twerking on you.
I'll make them twerk. You out of pocket. That's out of pocket, man.
Yeah, y'all crazy.
Where Flame, you've been getting flamed all motherfucking streams. Like that shit don't make no sense, man.
Yo, every take got worse and worse.
Like, come on, dog.
Yeah,
like y'all gotta stop. These are just facts of the game. Y'all can't argue. Like, we can have our opinion, but y'all going against the game of basketball. Offense is not on the same. It's not on the same importance as defense. That's just facts.
Let me play devil advocate, man. It will be kind of sad to be a top 10 all time in a certain category and still not be top 50. That sounds kind of sad. That's
crazy.
It do sound crazy.
That man is about to have 30,000 points.
If somebody wanted to make an argument for Melo, like he's top 10, you know what I'm saying?
But you know what's funny though? Mark Jackson like top 5 in assists, all time in assists. Nobody put him top 50. So why should do the same thing with Melo?
Guess what? True. It's only a few years before Melo fans start saying he top 10.
You know what I mean?
Melo fans are always been hysterical though.
You know what I mean?
That's why they better than LeBron, no matter what happens.
Yeah, Melo. Listen, people understand it too. Melo was a great player, and he's gonna be first ballot Hall of Famer. That should be you can't get nothing better than that. That's a great career. Like, to have that. But people try to put all this sauce on it.
Point. First ballot is still not top 50.
True. Crazy. I just looked up the stats.
What?
Bill Russell never averaged no 11 points.
He averaged 9.9. He averaged 9.9 this last year. He averaged 9.9. But all that being said, though, he still was it. All that being that 9.9 points again. His last year was better than any year Melo ever had. So
whoa.
Wait, that's what Flame was referring to, Bill Russell?
But he didn't even win MVP. But he didn't win MVP that year though. He had 9.9 points his last year. He was more impactful more than Melo his whole career. So come on, yo.
MVP.
He did win MVP.
Even more so, okay, cool. The biggest point is Bill Russell's scoring was not great. However, everything else he did was great.
I wonder what his valuable replacement would be.
Right, and here's the thing: he scored when he had to score. He did score when he had to. So it's like, there were times where he scored more than, and we matched with Wilt Chamberlain. He scored more than Wilt. So it's like
that happened like twice. That happened like 2 games.
I wonder what his plus or minus
still did it.
Value of a replacement would be if they took that back and played.
You know what I mean? And then if you look at a lot of them matchups too, it was close to them scoring matchups too. So it's like, you know what I mean? He was like, so that wasn't his job. You know what I mean? He did like Bill Russell, like he changed the game. Like he killed that offensive shit y'all talk about. He been killed that shit about offense is more like, you know what I mean? He even wanted like he's a big point rider. Well, how to win games.
But y'all know what y'all really saying. And this is one of the things that Melo never had. And in my opinion, Iverson never had. A true leader, a true champion will sacrifice some of his game if he need to make his team better. That was never the case with Melo. Melo was a scorer, and it doesn't help when you have players that have been champions like Chauncey Billups lay sentiments to, let you know he was not a player that was going to sacrifice his personal achievements to make a team better.
Right, and that's what gets me. Like, you have people in this game that was way better than Melo that sacrificed way more than he did. That's the problem to me. You have people that in this game that done way more that sacrificed way more than Melo. But people got a nerve to call him a top 50 player.
Top 50, come on.
Come on, man. That's just, I have a problem with that.
If he get in the top 50, it's gonna be by the heritage.
He can't get the top 50. In a couple years, I think they're gonna do like the top 75. So they're gonna add like 25 players, like in the top 75, whatever. If you're in the top 50, you're already in the top 50. That's is what it is. But they're gonna add, 25 players. That's who's gonna be the top 25. Maybe Melo may get in that. Maybe. But I say he's top 25 anyway. He may get in that.
Anybody watching this Nets Mavs game?
Where you got Lamar don't watch Portland Trail Better game no more because of Melo, man. He's like, man, Melo turn this shit off. Man,
I just know that, like, see, it's a lot of people that just kind of watch a game here and there, but I actually watch all the games. Like, if you actually watch the games, you would know that he has a very minimal role on that team. And it's something he's a holdover until they find the next young guy or the next free agent that can give them some long-term stability. Right now, Melo is short-term stability. He's nothing long-term. He's the last thing that you need on a team like Portland because they're not in championship mode right now. They're still trying to figure out pieces that they have. They don't even know if they want to keep Robert Covington. They don't know what they got inside Collins.
Exactly.
There's so many question marks. Melo right now is just in the way. He's in the way of the development of guys like Harry Giles and all them.
Yeah, and Joe Biden was doing all that camping, talking about, he's still getting double teamed now. No, he don't. Because when Celtics played, they let them man fucking wide open. They were putting pressure on him. Like, that's how people that's how people respect Carmelo's game. That's how people look at Carmelo right now. They're like, dog, we rather let Melo beat us. I don't give a damn. I don't care about who. Listen, he gotta beat us. They don't care about. Listen, as long as Dame and CJ don't kill, they said, listen, Melo gotta beat us.
Yeah, I gotta have Melo.
So how important? Oh, he top 5 or 6 man a year. Yeah, but you got Chris Paul, same age, MVP. People say he should be MVP. Like, come on, man.
You got Rondo, who's traveling around the league, still making an impact, playing
and making more money than him. Being like, nobody said the Clippers need Melo. Man, I think the Clippers they need Melo right now. No, they ain't saying that shit, man. So they got Jabari. So they grabbed Jabari Parker out of nowhere, man. Like, Melo is not as a value. Like, that's what I'm saying. Melo does not have value. That's when I understand why Joe Biden was killing his argument when he was using these years from the Portland Trail Blazers. You killing your argument.
Would y'all take Marc Gasol now over Melo now?
Yeah.
Yeah, man, that's tough.
Yeah, that's debatable
right now.
No, it depends on what your team needs because Marc Gasol can give you defense. Melo can give you offense.
Yeah.
It's that IQ though, that leadership. Though, end of the day, though, he brings them some. But here's the thing, Lamar, he brings them some tangible that Melo don't do. Because you can, so I don't care what my team needs. I can have 3 big men. If he can just be on my bench and just give out game and having the IQ, you know what I mean, and him having the experience, I'm taking that all day. I got 3 centers on my team.
Yeah, Marc Gasol was on the Celtics.
What can Melo do to me? The fact that he gonna tell the old score, I remember I was scoring champion back in the day. You know what I mean? But I was better than LeBron. We gonna tell the rookies that, believe it or not, I was better than LeBron. None of them old heads that we talk about what they used to do back in the day. But listen.
For about 2 years?
I had to see that Kyrie just
they telling everybody he was the best player in the league. True.
They call me. They say I'm gonna be the next Mike. Believe it or not. Word. They gonna do all that.
I think it would have helped Melo out a little bit if he would have been drafted by an organization that had very, very little expectations, like a Hawks or something like that. I think it would have helped him out.
Yeah.
I think he needed to be under. He needed a more a coach that wasn't going to take any bullshit like a Popovich.
Larry Brown.
Or Larry Brown.
Now Detroit would have did what if Detroit would have got Melo. Yeah, I agree with that. If Larry Brown,
do y'all think Melo would be way better if he got drafted number 2 instead of 3? If we went to the Pistons?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
I just think
they've been on his ass because, like, listen, we playing hard right here. We playing like, listen, this is what it is. You ain't gonna. His numbers would be down. His numbers would be down though. But here's the thing. Listen, it's gonna be your time when it's your time. But listen, you're gonna build your role. This is what it's gonna be.
Force his ass, but they force his ass to play defense.
Yeah.
Melo needed a situation like Iverson had.
Oh shit! Damn, this Brooklyn about to lose their 5th straight game.
Damn.
Hey, how Kyrie just blew a layup, bro?
Hold on, will it be the 5th straight game or the 6th?
That's crazy. Huh? Yo, they may lose that second seed. That's crazy. They lose that second. Oh, that's gonna get extra.
Yeah, they're losing. There's 14 seconds to go. They down 8. They basically lost this game. They're losing to Dallas.
Hey, yo, how?
I'm assuming Luka had to go bananas on them. So
he didn't go bananas.
He didn't. No, he didn't. He just did a 24 and 10.
Kyrie really just blew that.
He was the wrong players.
He just had a triple double. That's all he did.
Kyrie.
I like how casual you say that shit, Lamont. You like, nah, he ain't go crazy. He's got triple double. That's what up.
Nah, like Lord Gabe was like, man, he ain't do nothing. Yeah, with that triple double, man. Nah, Tim Hardaway Jr. killed him too, though, and Finley Smith. They killed too.
They got 42.
Dorian Finney.
Yo, do y'all know James Harden played more games on the Rockets than he did with Kyrie and KD this year?
That's crazy.
Wow.
The Nets is getting exposed without Harden.
Yeah, why? Yo, that man Kyrie took 30 shots.
God damn.
And then he literally just blew.
It's efficient though. Now this is a problem, right? This is a problem. I mean, KD had a bad shooting game, but he still had 29. Kyrie had 45, right? Shooting 56% from the field, 58 from 3, 100% from the 3-foot line, and you still losing.
Hey, true. That's why they call him Baby Kobe.
You know what though? The problem is, when KD gets his 40, he gets his 40 in a way where the defense can't, like, I don't know how to explain it. It just kills the defense because you can have him perfectly guarded, well guarded, whatever. He just pull up and just a 7-footer taking jumpers over you. You can't do nothing about it. He creates matchup nightmares. He's gonna cause you to have to switch stuff up. I mean, Kyrie seems like when he scores his 40, it's a hard 40. Like he's dribble.
Yeah.
This, everybody. And it gets so many other guys out there rhythm when he's getting his points. When he's getting his points, other guys are getting iced out.
Yeah, Joe Harris. Like Joe Harris been iced out since James Harden's been out.
That goes. KD was trash today.
Games don't impact winning like some players, man. Like Kyrie, he can put up good numbers.
KD was trash.
He'll be your best scorer if your team is not at its optimal.
Hey Miles E. Lawrence, what you running track? Look like you running from the police in your picture.
That man got can't. I know you don't got no Kango on. Yo, hold up. Yo, he got a Kango on?
Nah. What event you running track? Look like he running 100 or something.
I'll smoke the shit out of you, Miles.
Hey, Fahar, salute, man. Thanks for hopping in.
Fahar. I'll smoke the shit out of you. It's like, nah, he probably give me nail. I got it.
Yo, the Nets might actually lose in the first round.
Yeah, right now, if they get a third,
I don't see a team strong enough. I don't see a 7 or 8 strong enough to beat them in the first round.
Hold on. That's what I'm saying. Like, Lamont,
they get a third seed.
Miami.
Hold on, I'm saying, what are the chances of the Wizards beating the Nets? Without Harden, what are the chances of the Wizards beating the Nets?
They could beat them though.
The way Westbrook has played against them this year, It's a possibility, but
Where's
is it
the
likely? Probably not.
where's a bad matchup for Brooklyn though? It's just Brooklyn has
Both
the more
teams don't
talent.
play defense.
Oh, it is a bad matchup because I told y'all
They have better
Washington,
bigs. They have better bigs.
whenever you got scores like Westbrook and Beal, them
And you have
motherfuckers
interior.
they can outshoot you on any given night.
What's the dude name? The center that didn't he been having like 16 and 10, like 3 blocks a game. Like what's his name?
Whoever.
Gafford. The dude Gafford.
Yeah.
That's gonna be a big like that's a bad matchup for
they got Roy Hachimura. He's gonna be a matchup problem.
That too, it's a bad matchup for the Nets. If I'm the Nets, I do not want to play.
And both these teams don't really play.
Because we're the legit beat them, especially if I was James Harden. If the Nets don't have James Harden, Wizards can win that series. I would honestly Wizards win that
This is what I've noticed about the Nets when
James Harden
they turn the ball over a lot. I don't know if I didn't see the turnovers. How many turnovers? I didn't see the box score, but I noticed when James Harden hasn't been playing with them, they real reckless with the ball. They turn the ball over.
They don't have real playmakers.
Then when you got Kyrie coming
Why they
down,
sign Mike James? Why they sign Mike James for like?
Hey, Mike James is nice though. Mike James,
he's nice, but here's the thing. He's nice.
Mike James.
Yeah, but here's the thing though. When he comes back, he's not.
But look, you got to think. Mike James, he was overseas. Mike James was considered the best international player when he was playing overseas. He was the best player outside of the U.S. That's what he was considered. That's how good he was overseas. So
right.
You got to give him a chance because Kyrie is. We don't know how long James Harden is going to be out, and when you're dealing with a hamstring, that hamstring can flare back up anytime. You might have James. You might have to play without James Harden for an extended amount of time. So they had to go find a point guard that could come in and at least do something. The only player out there that's had experience in the league wasn't Mike James. So they had to go try to do something as a backup player.
Yeah, I understand that the talent export of it, but when it comes to their flaws, he doesn't do anything for their flaws. And it's like, okay, we have him on the court. You're not going to really get the best of him because
there's no other player that you can fix their flaws with. You can fill holes. Like they needed a point guard.
There's nobody out there that can like do. I'm not saying to fix it, but to at least help, at least be better. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't know, man. That's the frustrating thing. That's what I'm saying. If I was a Brooklyn fan, that's why all these people. That's the crazy people that be capping. We don't even really be talking about like how many Brooklyn Nets fans are there? Because we don't. It's the fucking thing we talk about them. It's not a lot of that you know what I mean. That talk about them. I don't be seeing no Brooklyn Nets streams or nothing. Like it'd be people that like not fans be talking about them.
All these fake ass net fans.
Yeah, like
fans last year or this year.
Like
you know what's
I don't
crazy?
understand it.
I'm in the city and like people are rooting for the Knicks more than the Nets.
It's because the Knicks is playing good basketball. They playing good basketball right now.
York.
Well, you know what though? I can see why though because it's going to be more fun to cheer for the Knicks because we don't know what can happen. Like if the Knicks like let's say the Knicks. If they upset a team in the second round,
man.
It'd be much funner to watch. It's like watching March Madness. You watching the lowest seeded team. It's just funner to watch them because nobody expected
it. Todd's gonna buy a Julius Randle jersey, man. Todd's gonna buy a Julius Randle jersey. The Knicks is back. The Knicks is back.
If the Knicks win a playoff series,
pay that man Julius Randle. Pay that man. Pay Julius Randle $200 million.
Bro,
that man Julius Randle.
Miles said he run the 200 and the 400. Yeah,
that's the Knicks is back.
I was too slow for the 200. I had to run the 800 in high school. I was too slow for the 2 and the 4. I ran the 8 and I ran the 4x8.
Damn,
nigga, Times Square.
I can't get on track.
You want a 5 on a 40?
No. I said I ran the 800 and the 4x8. You got to be fast as hell to run the 200 and the 400.
Yeah,
I was going to do track.
Oh my god!
But how my grades were set up.
We ain't running 400.
That 400 ain't no joke, man. Cause you got people hitting or sprinting that whole lap.
Yeah,
See,
I wish I did.
When I was running 800, I knew I was running against all the white dudes. I knew to some degree, for some schools, I could beat some of them. But when I was running against the top dogs, them white dudes was blasting my ass in the 800. I can't lie.
Hey man, listen, I wish I had done track, man. I was going to do every event. but I'm a grave setup, man.
You couldn't have done no every event. Ain't no way in hell, man.
I was going to do every event. I'm not like no. I wouldn't do no shot put. I was going to do every event. I'm dead serious. I was going.
Bro, it's hard to do like 2 events. I did 2 events, but it was hard.
Listen, I'm trying to tell you how I was set up back in the day. I was going to do every event.
No, you wasn't going to do every event. No way.
It's impossible, man.
Hey, I would do a 200, a 400, 800.
Your legs would have fell off.
How I was set up. I had a limited stamina at that time. I would have done it. I would have done it.
Hold on. Hey, Miles, what was your best time in the 8? My best time was 157.
That's good. That's good.
That's good time. That's a good time.
No, that wasn't my peak. Yeah, but that's not good enough to win state, though. To win state, you gotta be 140.
Illinois?
In Indiana.
What state again? Indiana.
To win state in Indiana, you got to be hitting like, probably like 149, 147. And that 10 seconds on the track look like you getting dusted.
Yes, sir. I'm happy right now.
When somebody 10 seconds ahead of you in track, it look like they damn near lapping you.
Yeah.
Like, look at the gap between Usain Bolt and everybody else. It's like that's milliseconds.
So imagine 10 seconds.
So Lamont, you got that quick on your feet, Lamont?
What? Yeah, I mean, have you ever ran an 800 before, Lord Gamer?
That's some wings.
I don't do track.
That's the most honest shit you ever said.
800 is.
That's the most honest shit you ever said.
Oh yeah, I was about to say. The 800 ain't no joke.
Yeah, I would have done all that, man.
No, you wouldn't have. Stop it, man.
I would have done all that. I'm telling you, man. I used to go off a football practice, man, and go to the gym, man, play basketball, man, at the PAL. I mean, hey, man, that's the type of time you be on, man.
Jared Thomas is still commenting on videos. I just messaged him saying, come in the live chat. He's still commenting on videos.
Jared Thomas, oh my God.
He knows for a
Jared
fact.
Jared Thomas needed. He in the bed under the sheets typing on the
Oh, he said, but nah, you would have beat me in the 2 and the 4 though. Because
remember when Jared Thomas, remember when Jared Thomas was when he was in the panel, in the bed, doing some weird shit.
That was crazy. That was crazy.
I mean, when he was in his bed, like step arm in the camera and shit, like doing something. I was like, what the fuck? Doing some weird shit.
Yes, Chicago beat Charlotte. I know SB have your shit right now. Yes, Indiana about to beat Atlanta. Indiana about to beat Atlanta. Yes.
Indiana. What you mean? Why you say yes? You got money on it?
And the Pistons.
Nah, man, I need them to lose, man. I'm trying to get Soldiers to be that 15, man.
Oh my God.
You heard
Let's go. Come on, Indiana. I know y'all got some messed up problems, man. Your organization, but hey.
AJ Williams said Kyrie and KD should have went. It's looking like it. Hey, the crazy thing is, if they would have went to the Knicks with Tom Thibodeau, they would have had the defense they needed to be elite.
With Julius Randle?
Julius
Randle? They would have been the problem.
I ain't gonna hold you. I'll be saying, hey, they may win the chip.
I don't know what. Like, Lord Gamer must be working on some type of dial-up connection. He keeps
my Wi-Fi freezing.
How your Wi-Fi freeze?
The screen keeps freezing up, so I had to leave back out.
You got to close all them Pornhub.
Yeah.
You got too many tabs. You got too many tabs open.
Y'all
too many OnlyFans. Too many.
Hey, y'all been a little kid.
Hold on, Lord Gamer. You don't watch. You saying if you look at your phone right now, you ain't looked at none.
No, I watch anime. That's the only thing I watch.
Now stop lying, man.
You watch anime? Oh, okay.
Hey, man, I've been a young kid.
Wait,
man.
What type of anime? What type of
You don't even know what all that stuff is, man.
Dragon Ball, like stuff like that.
No, hold on. So you saying? So what was the last adult site you've been to?
I don't know.
How you not know?
Because I don't do that type of stuff. I said about 2 years ago.
You're lying.
Now, how old
Yo,
Man, the way you was looking in that picture, man, looked like you hit that thing daily. Hold on, man. Let me see this. Oh man. Hold on, man.
yo, you go to school, man. You don't be on those Zoom classes.
He not gonna answer it. Oh man.
How's that to be?
Clippers game coming on.
The Nets gonna have some problems, man, because if they get into the playoffs without Harden, because you can't have Kyrie dictating too many offensive possessions down the court, or they're gonna lose games like tonight, more than likely. I didn't see the game, but I'm telling you, they're gonna have to get Harden back because you can't have Kyrie dictating too many possessions.
Hey Miles, how did that water fast go? You got to come in the live chat. Tell us how that water fast went. I'm not gonna lie. The water fast on the last day, like getting around to the last 6 hours, I was struggling. I can't lie. Yeah, I'm talking about as soon as midnight hit on my last day, I already had my food ordered, ready to eat. I had some what's it called? The crab place, Joe's Crab Shack or something. I ordered a whole bag of shrimp.
Yeah, and that casserole already in the oven too. So it was like
I went to Joe's Crab Shack. I had Joe's Crab Shack.
Shrimp casserole, man.
No.
shrimp casserole, man, with the tartar sauce.
I had Joe's Crab Shack.
It was calling you like, God damn it, that casserole was good, man. I got it. Couldn't wait.
Hey, we could do it. Hey, Miles, we could do another water fast. If you really want to try it again, I want to try it. If I got somebody to do it with me, I'm gonna do this the 7-day water fast. I think I can do the 7 days. It's all mental though. We got to get somebody else to do it. True, you gonna do it with us?
I'm gonna try it.
That sounds like you're gonna be eating and snacking all the whole time.
I'm gonna try it.
He said day 2 was the hardest. No, day 2 for me was a breeze. I'm not gonna lie. Day 2, because what I did was as soon as I ended the live after day 2, I just drank a whole bunch of water and laid down. Because at nighttime, if you mess around and start staying up, your stomach get to growling and it's a wrap. You gotta lay down. When you water fasting, you gotta lay your ass down.
Well, Lamar, how many days?
I think the first time I did it was 72 hours. Me, Go Mike, and Big Chest did it.
Well, you are now a week?
No, we did 3 days, 72 hours. But I want to try it again, but I want to see if I can do it for 7 days.
Oh, that's damn.
It'll be tough. It's mental.
I move about 10, 15 pounds.
No, you letting your body detox itself. Your body can get back to its most natural state. You can allow all your organs to rest because they're not trying to break down all that bullshit we eat. It's gonna help you out.
Are you still working out too? Like you still doing your daily workouts too?
I mean, you can do because all you got to do is you can get mineral water. You can get electrolyte water that's 0 calories. You can even drink when you water fasting. You can even drink coffee. So coffee doesn't disrupt your water fast. So it's like sometimes coffee will help, especially with your taste buds. If you get that feeling in your stomach where you're hungry, like vitamin waters. Vitamin water is good. Like even flavored waters.
So basically, like healthy beverages, basically. Like
not even healthy, but I would say, yeah, you could do tea too. You could do tea, but try to make sure your tea is under 5 calories. Don't add nothing to it. Like as much as you might want to add honey or something to. You can add like a little bit of honey, but green tea is good. These things boost your, help you get going, get your energy right, and they have a lot of minerals and vitamins in it. I use cinnamon in my tea. Cinnamon helps a lot too.
The stick or the powder?
Oh, the powder. I don't got time to be grinding down cinnamon sticks.
Now, all the reason I say that because like my grandma, like she will make her own remedies, but like she will give you like an actual cinnamon stick to use as a straw. So like that's
I know people who do that. Some people do it with garlic. They just get the whole garlic clove and chop it up. I just don't have time for that, man. Hold on. Why I got all these messages in the private chat? Lord Gamer, why are you putting all these messages in the private chat?
Lord Gamer.
Lord Gamer. That's something else. Hey, we're gonna be shutting it down soon, man. Let's get our last thoughts in on what's going on in the NBA today. What's going on in the NBA today?
Well, you got the Lakers and the Clippers playing right now.
Who y'all got winning? Karis LeVert went bananas today. God damn.
No, Karis
LeVert.
Let's go.
Yeah, the Pacers. Yeah, they winning 17 seconds up 5. Looks like they're gonna pull that one out.
I think the Clippers gonna win this.
Come on, let's go. Hawks lost. Let's get it.
I got the Lakers pulling off the upside set tonight against the Clippers. I got $5 bet on it. Anybody want to take that?
Who all playing for the Clippers?
I got the Grizzlies lost.
So you betting on the Lakers?
I got the Lakers. $5 cash out.
Who all playing for the Clippers? Is anybody out?
Only LeBron.
I mean, what you mean?
LeBron is shorter.
I'm taking the underdog.
I'm just asking. I wasn't even worried about the bet.
The game.
I kind of agree because the Clippers do lose to the teams they're not supposed to lose to.
But they get up for the Lakers though.
Oh, but Natalie,
like they always, like they're always ready for the Lakers.
Hold on, Natalie. It is harder to win an NBA championship than the Super Bowl.
You said what, Lamont?
Hold on, Lamont.
That's the biggest cap in the world, Lamont.
How?
That's the biggest cap in the world.
I'll answer like this: How many times the teams in the NBA has repeated back to back? Just 2 in a row.
What you mean?
There's more injuries.
I'm saying there's multiple teams in the NBA history that won back-to-back championships. In NFL, there's like 3 at most.
Come on, man. That shit's not easy, man.
It's not, you know what? It's easier because it's fewer games. You win what? 4 games, 4 or 5 games, you're a champion.
Dude, that's not. But here's the thing: them games are more. First of all, them games are more pressure games. Every game in the NFL means something. You can't say that in the NBA. Like,
it's one and done. So yeah.
Come on, man. So it's like,
put you like this. If the NBA had the same, playoff method, like it was still one and done like NFL, then Jordan would definitely not have 6 championships.
Yeah.
Y'all forget he lost game 1 against the Hornets.
It's hard to win back.
Well, he lost game 1 against Utah one time.
Yeah, like he lose game 1. So like
that
one makes it harder.
One time.
And on top of that, most of the time,
but if
LeBron James said that they don't practice, that's even such or no. When teams don't even practice.
No, teams don't practice because they don't have time. That's all.
But here's the thing: but some teams don't practice at all. Like LeBron James team, they don't practice at all. So
that's because of time and age.
Man, I don't want to hear that shit, man. Tell the NFL teams don't practice.
It's certain players in the NFL that don't practice.
That's cap.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. That's true because it's the. Hold on. Are you saying? Tom Brady might be at the practice, but that man is not going full reps with all the second stringers.
That's
on a Thursday practice. No, he's not.
That's cap.
No, he's not, bro. No, he's not.
That's cap.
The best players are not in football. Are not practicing all those. They're showing up doing the walkthrough stuff.
I mean, here's the thing, but football,
they're not out there going full speed reps.
But football are different dynamics because you have a lot of other players to get reps and stuff like that. Like basketball, it's how many people on a roster? 15. So it's like,
man, Brett Favre spent 5 straight years acting like he was
Natalie, if you come on the live panel, then I'll do the video on it.
Yeah, I don't remember that.
And I'll debunk Ryan Clark. But you got to come on the live panel.
Come on. You talking about, dog, we just seen the Warriors won, like, come on, 2 championships in a row. Like, come on now. Like, that's not.
No, it's
come on. How many, like, come on, man.
Another thing, too, is in the NBA, most of the time,
it's hard.
The better team wins. How many times we've seen in the playoffs the better team lose in football?
Yeah, most of the time the better team wins.
Exactly, man. Come on now.
But were they the better team?
In football, anything can happen.
Yes,
it's gameplay. It's more game. It's more gameplay.
Yo,
come on, man.
That year, Tim Tebow beats the Steelers. The Steelers was definitely better than the Broncos. You not tell me that.
Man, you talking about
Lost to Tebow.
It's harder. It's just I just feel it's harder to be a football player than it is a basketball player. Let's just make that even. Let's just make that even clear. Like, come on now. It's harder to play football than it's basketball, man. Like that's just facts.
Nah, you can't really say that because it's more
positions. That is true. Hold on. The league average. The league. Hold on. The league average of the football players less than is the NBA.
It's more physical.
No, it's not. But you can't really
it's
say
way
that.
More physical.
Positions to play. I can make a football team and be on special teams of practice. It's over 50, 60 positions. If you want to count practice teams, it's only like 15 roster positions in basketball. So
right, but how many professional football leagues are in the world?
3.
Like NFL, you only getting really paid at the NFL level.
Because we think
you're only getting paid really at the NFL level.
If you want to talk about the professional level abroad, that's a whole nother conversation. But I thought,
even the NFL, like you know how many people that like that's not a like. It's harder than the NFL. Like you have Taco Bell in the NBA. Like we're not doing that.
More positions, bro.
We have. Oh, so explain to me why Taco Bell is in the NBA?
Taco Fall.
Taco Fall. I said Taco Fall.
Why you call him Taco Fall?
My fault. Taco Fall.
You hate him that bad? You calling him Fall?
I don't hate him. No, I don't hate him. Well, I don't hate him. But let's be honest.
He's the future of the Celtics, man.
He's on it. No, don't do that. But like he cooked my Bomba's a bum for that too. Bomba's a bum for that. What he let Taco Fall do. That was crazy. But anyway, Taco Fall is the only reason why he's in the league because he's 7'5".
But you got football players that only on the roster to snap a extra point.
Dude, you know how many you have to still work to get on the special teams though.
Bro, but it's way more positions in football, though.
It is way more positions in football, but it makes it more. Your job in football is more competitive.
So how are you making football to basketball? It's way more.
Man, you can have 5 point guards on a court. You can't have 5 quarterbacks on the field. Let's not come on, yo.
We're not like you can have 2 or 3. I've seen it before.
But true.
In the NFL, okay.
No. Well, we seen Cordell Stewart used to do that all the time.
Don't do that, yo. Don't do that, yo. Chill out. Hold on. This is to kill your point. The game is positionless. You don't say that in the NFL. There's no such thing as positionless football. There's no such thing as that.
It's positionless in basketball.
But true, your team won multiple Super Bowls with 2 quarterbacks on the field.
Who won 2 quarterbacks on the field?
Brady and Edelman.
That's cap. That's funny though.
What's that quarterback?
He played quarterback in college. He played quarterback in college. He never played quarterback in the NFL level.
He got drafted as what though?
You need to put him on the
as a wide receiver. As a wide receiver, they told him when they drafted him, we're gonna make you a wide receiver. So that's big. I see what you try to do there, but that's a little cap.
He got drafted as a quarterback. That's weird as hell.
No, but he got drafted because Bill Belichick wanted to use him in other places, though. So that's honestly, but I'm talking about you don't see. But I'm just saying you don't see NFL. They use a two quarterback system. You don't see that.
DBs, all type of shit in football. See, quarterbacks go to receiver. So your point is not that valid, my
okay, guy. But how many quarterbacks are doing it? How many we talking about
a lot of quarterbacks. Hold
on. So you talking me in the NFL today? You have so you're gonna see Patrick Mahomes line up a wide receiver multiple plays a year, like multiple days. Like, no, come on, yo. We're not.
No, but there literally is a formation so you can play 2 quarterbacks. It's called Wildcat.
But that's not. That's you barely see that. That's not a fact. Like you barely see that.
No, you don't. Almost every team has a Wildcat
you
formation.
Barely see that. You barely see that. Listen, hold on. We have Jeff Green playing center. Like there's no positions in the NBA. There's no positions.
But true, it's a lot of players that move in positions when they get drafted. Safety to
right, but in the NBA, it's constant moving. It's constant moving and roll.
I'm a Cowboy fan, bro. We just signed Keanu Neal, who plays safety for the Falcons, and they talk about him playing linebacker for the Cowboys.
No, okay, but there's multiple linebackers you can play on this. There's multiple linebackers you can play at one point in time, right or wrong.
But true, that's what you're saying, though. That's what we're saying.
But no, I'm saying, of course, there's positions, but there's different. Okay, of course, you have outside linebacker, inside linebacker.
Hold on. I didn't mean for this to get into a whole football conversation, man. We about to shut it down.
That's when you know you cooking. That's when you know you cooking. I'd eat all y'all on this, man. You know you cooking.
True. It depends on the position, bro. It depends
know
on the
you
position.
cooking.
No,
Stay your lane, Lamont.
It is a fact. It's just a fact that winning the NBA championship is much more difficult than the NBA championship.
It's not. No, hey, Lamont, I'm about to. Hey, I may got to make Easter video, Lamont. Chill out, man. I may got to make Easter video, man.
That's a fact.
You can
make Easter video.
Basketball, just in general, is a much more difficult sport than football.
It's not though, Lamont. Don't do this, Lamont. Don't do this, Lamont, man.
Nah.
Don't do this, Lamont, man.
Oh no.
This is how you know. In football, there's some positions where you just need to be big and strong to have success.
That's cap.
You don't have to have no high level skill.
That's not
Taco
true.
Taco Fall. Boban.
Taco Fall.
Case closed.
Boban has a lot of skill.
Boban's not good like that. Let's do it. He's only because he's height.
His footwork. Have you seen his footwork?
His footwork is trash.
No, if you're talking about footwork, Lyman has some of the best footwork in the NFL.
Exactly. They got hands, footwork, IQ. They got no winning. Like football players are smarter than basketball players. And football players are smarter than basketball players.
Oh my God. I don't want to hear that.
Hell no.
That's cap right there.
You wilding with that one.
Hold up. In certain positions, that's true.
No. Football players are
Hold on.
It's a lot more to dissect on the football field. It's a lot of more stuff to dissect on the football field.
True.
That's fact. In certain positions,
True hasn't been on the college campus around the football team.
Exactly. Hold on. I could argue with this, True. Who has the worst CBA out of major? Who has the worst CBA out of all the major sports right now?
Okay, what's your point?
The NFL. What are you
what's
talking
your
about?
point?
What's your point? Okay, what's the most popular domestic sport right now? Football.
But but you're not putting a lot of things in context with that CBA.
What are you talking about? True, that's the point.
Hold on.
True.
We all know the player that's making. Hold on. So quarterback is not making money.
True. The last collective bargaining, bro. These niggas all they wanted was weed. They got an extra game in weed.
Listen. I understand what you're saying. But hold up. I understand what you're saying. Hold up, I understand what you're saying though, right? I understand what you're saying, but you talking about two different games.
No, we're gonna shut it down.
Yeah, we gotta shut it down. Talk about U3 sports talk.
Only sport where
we're gonna shut it down on True the King getting ethered, man.
True
the King, you might as well just talk about U3 sports talk.
Word, man, but listen, we're gonna talk about this. Listen, man, I'm gonna make a video on this because y'all really wilding now. Y'all disrespecting the game of football.
Yeah, go make a video because then you bad. You bad. Yeah, go make a video.
Listen, man. Y'all out of pocket with that, man.
True, they CBA is horrible, man. Horrible.
Are you right? I agree.
No guaranteed contracts. No barely guaranteed contracts. They the only major sport they'd have. These players get less than 50% of the revenue. They get 49%. And they have way more.
There's more. Hold on. There's more.
That's so trash.
Hold up. The majority of sports analysts you see is football. There's more football sports analysts than you see basketball analysts, by the way.
And that's a problem. That's what I'm saying. True.
Because they're smarter. They're not smarter. That's
smarter.
They're smarter. You got Ryan Clark talk about basketball. Why isn't basketball talk about anything else? That's cat. Okay, then. Case closed,
bro.
Man.
They wanted weed in the extra game,
bro.
They're not smart.
Hey, man.
Hey, well, True. They saying in the chat there, watch video if you make.
Listen, man, I'm about to ether all y'all, man. Because this is ridiculous, man. It's not even a debate. It's not even a debate, man. It's harder to win. It's harder to win championships in baseball than basketball, man.
Is more skill. Basketball takes more athleticism.
No, it's not.
Basketball.
Nah.
Amari Stoudemire started playing Jordan B started playing basketball when he was 16 years old. Just don't do that, yo. Like, we're not doing that. We're not doing that, dog.
It's track stars who just switch from track and go play football.
That's not true. Jimmy Graham.
That's not true.
Jimmy Graham. Antonio Gates.
What about them? They didn't make the NBA.
No, they were high basketball college picks, but they decided to play football. And
that's how easy football is. You could just switch and go over there.
Now they was God get the athletes.
Oh my God.
That's I mean, you just that's
you just said it.
Different.
Hold on, you just said it was high level athlete. And they knew he couldn't make it in basketball, so they switched to football and went pro.
Man, nobody listen, man, listen. We all know who do. Listen, football is harder.
How many football players are switching going to the NBA?
No,
switching to NBA. How many NBA players go switching to for football?
Y'all just name two of them.
The only one you can name is Charlie Ward. That's
Randy Moss. Randy Moss could have been the NBA player.
No, he wasn't. No, he wasn't.
Tony Gonzalez. Tony Gonzalez.
No, in college he wasn't. In college he
Tony
wasn't.
Gonzalez could have been an NBA player.
No, he couldn't have. So how come he wasn't an NBA player?
Dog, we seen what NBA players do when they try to go to other sports, aka Michael Jordan. We're not doing that, dog. That motherfucker, come on. You got LeBron. You got people believe that LeBron.
Michael Jordan would have went to football. Probably could have been the GOAT at wide receiver.
That's fucking cap.
Well,
that's cap. That's cap. That's cap, man. Come on, man.
You say you would play wide receiver.
That's cap, man. NBA players wish they was football players, man. That's
no,
why
they don't.
NBA. Them same dude that played basketball said, "Listen, man, I ain't trying to get hit. I ain't trying to get hit." They came up like, "I ain't trying to get hit." You know what I mean? I'm playing on the court.
That's because y'all be having that crazy strength. Football players be having that crazy strength. That short.
Yeah, you get hit. It's more competitive. It's more competitive, man. Ain't no you can't get away with the shit you get away with basketball. You can't get away with football, man.
That's because you need more skill to play basketball. More skill.
Like, come on, man. I guess, man.
Basketball, more hand.
You got Melo. Come on, man. You can come play the game, but you can be like Melo, stat padding the whole career.
Name another sport. Name another sport where you can weigh 400 pounds and still make it pro.
Dude, don't. So Sean Kemp wasn't a fat motherfucker playing the NBA.
Basketball.
He wasn't 400.
So we gonna do that.
Shaq was never 400 pounds.
Shaq was a big motherfucker. Shaq was a fat. Yo, come on.
Shaq never got to 400.
Big country was out of shape. Big country was not. You had Raymond Felton out here, chubby and all. Yo, you gotta chill out. You gotta chill out, man. There's a lot of people was out of.
Raymond, I said 400
James
pounds.
Harden. So James Harden, he was out of shape.
James Harden was wearing a fat suit. He wasn't.
Come
really
on, man. That's even discussing. That just kills your whole argument. What sport wears a fat suit?
I said 400.
Argument, man.
I said 400.
I gave you Shaq.
Shaq was never 400 pounds.
He still was fat. He was fat. He was fat and sloppy, man. That man was fat and sloppy still, man. Come on, man.
But in football teams, you probably got 30 people that's fat and sloppy on the roster.
But they were more athletic.
They can move.
Man,
them same dudes on a 4.6, Lamont. Them same dudes on a 4.6, 4.7.
Hold on,
I ain't never heard of Larry Allen.
Name me one 350 to 400 pound guy that
they run a 4. Go look. You better look on 40-yard
Larry
time.
Allen.
Now y'all sound like Joe Biden telling me to go look stuff up because you can't name nobody.
You don't even pay. You didn't even cover the NFL draft. Don't do that.
Hold on. I was moving.
Stay your lane, Lamont, man. Stay your lane, man. Come on, man. Your basketball is your forte, man. I understand. Listen, you may got me on that. A little bit here. You know, it's more competitive. Like it's just like, you know what I mean.
Football.
But the football, you gotta stay in your lane, man.
Yo, you sound like Stephen A. right now, bro.
Oh man.
No.
Basketball. More skill.
I said you sound like Stephen A. for 1 second.
Man, basketball ain't no more skill, man. Come on, man.
No. It does take more skill to play basketball. You gotta give him that.
It was dope, man.
But the athleticism thing, nah, you missing with that one.
You don't really have to be athletic. You don't. Hold on. You don't have to be athletic to be a kicker. What's harder to do?
Huh?
You don't have to be athletic to be a kicker.
It's harder though.
So you just have to know soccer players.
Hold on. What's easier? Hold on. What's easier to do? Hit a half-court shot or kick a 50-yard field goal?
How athletic you got to be a long stepper?
First of all, you act like a super athletic. First of all, you got to act like a super athletic people that play in the NBA. Don't do that, man.
Yeah, don't do that, man.
So that go both hand in hand.
No. On, but you either got to be high skill or highly athletic.
Here's the thing: there's more athletic people. But y'all killing your argument because there's more athletic people in the NFL than in the NBA.
That's cap.
That's true.
That's not
How many people in the NBA can run a 4.3 or 4.2?
That's just
it's not a lot.
That's just fast. That's not
okay.
And
you're
not comparing strength. You can't proceed.
Come on, man. LeBron can't. LeBron
So hold on.
Most can run. LeBron can run like a 4.8.
Are you saying just because they can run faster, they can do? They're more athletic,
and
They're
they
stronger
train.
too.
Vert. Come on, man. Like,
so if I'm stronger, if I'm faster, I'm more athletic.
And they're more out of shape too.
That's cap, man.
That's subjective.
You can't be out of shape, man. You can't be out of shape.
How is it subjective when I can literally look at them and tell that they 400 pounds?
Football shape and basketball shape.
No, you can be. Hold on, you can be 400. First of all, they're not 400 pounds.
Tony
Tony
Saragusa was talking about he would eat a 12-pack of Krispy Kreme before the games and stuff.
Hey man, he was effective though, and he was in shape.
Yeah, the fact that you can eat a 12-pack before the game and still be effective.
Everybody bodybuild differently, man. I mean, it's people that have all meat diet. They got shape they like. Come on, man, don't do that.
Okay, name another sport where you can eat a 12-pack of Krispy Kreme before the game and still be one of the best at your position.
Baseball.
Hey, Charles
Baseball, yeah.
I mean, hockey. Come on, which is a harder sport.
No, you cannot do
harder
that in
than basketball. And hockey harder than basketball too. Basketball, listen, basketball is one of the easiest sports to play in the world.
You ain't never picked up a hockey stick. You ain't never picked up a hockey stick before.
It's harder than listen, it's harder than basketball.
You don't know a rule in hockey. You don't know what icing is.
You're right. And you're right. And all that being said, it's harder than basketball.
I'm gonna concede.
Nah.
How many people?
Hockey is harder than basketball, man.
Nah.
Have you ever hold on? Sam, Big Sam, have you ever skated before and hit a hockey stick?
Hey, I can see with you.
Yeah.
I ain't never done
that. I tried. I suck. And that
look at Tracy Steele. Look at Tracy Steele trying to bring tennis into it.
True, football is more athletic than
tennis.
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 That's a good one though. Now tennis is harder than basketball. That's another sport too harder than basketball.
True, you wildin', bro.
I'm not wilding nothing, man. We expose the truth, man. We gonna F1 sports, man. We gonna expose the truth, man.
Yo, true. Have you ever tried tennis?
Hold up. But hear me out. It's the reason why basketball is arguably no one's sport in the world. You know why? Hold on. You know why? Because it's the easiest sport to play. That's just facts.
No.
I give you. Hold on. Y'all is harder than World Series of Poker. I give y'all that. I mean bowling and all that. I give y'all that. But that's it. Doesn't mean. Come on, man. You put me on a big screen. It don't matter. I'm thinking facts. Football's harder, man. Football's harder. Hockey harder. Baseball harder. Come on, man. Have you ever threw a baseball before? Have you had a skate on a hockey with a do all that? Come on, man. That's just difficult, man. Golf harder than basketball.
Like, do you know how to ice skate?
Like, come on, man.
I don't even know if you know how to roller skate, man.
I don't roller skate.
You don't?
Oh my God, true.
I don't. That shit. Hey, roller derby may be harder too.
That's like mandatory that black people need to know how to roller skate.
No, it's not. That shit not black. Listen, we don't F1 sports. So listen, how many people watch it? Listen, I'm gonna tell y'all this as a fellow black person. That's not true. we don't listen. That's on certain things, man. Listen, I don't roller skate, man. I mean, I still have my black card intact. So
true. How do you still have your black card? You just advocated hockey over basketball.
Shout out PK. What's his name? PK. Suburban, Suduns, whatever. I forgot his name. Shout out to him, man. Hockey, a fun sport, man. I like basketball over it though, but I gotta be honest though. I ain't say basketball is trash. I just say it's the easiest. Listen, basketball is one of my favorite sports, but it's easiest to play. Let's be real. It's like it is what it is.
True. Name 5 hockey games.
If it was so easy, how come you chose to get on the football team instead of the basketball team?
Hey, it wasn't challenging enough, man. I just like football more. Like I legit get on the basketball.
Hold on, or did you get cut from the basketball team?
I got cut from tryouts. I did. I got cut from tryouts, but that was hold on. Because we keeping it real, right? That was all politics, though. I should have made a team. I was burying people that was on the team. So that's the backstory on that.
Bro,
I wasn't crying. No, I wasn't crying because they were trash anyway. So it's like I didn't even care. They were trash anyway. Nah, like hold on. We on Facebook. Hold on. I shared this. We on Facebook, so anybody can separate. Like, listen, we on Facebook. So I got friends on Facebook I went to school with. So if I'm lying, somebody can call me out on it easy, right? So they was trash. I went to Maurice J. Moore Academy High School. They was trash. It's not like, come on, man.
Hey, hold on, man.
So,
my birthday's coming up, y'all. What am I getting for my birthday, man?
When your birthday? When's your birthday?
Next week.
A hockey stick and some skates, man. Learn how to play hockey, man. See how hard it is with basketball, come on, man. There's a reason why. There's a reason. Come on, man. There's a reason why in the community game, no football, man. They know better, man. I would have killed it off there. But you know what I mean? You know what I mean? But
in the community football game,
ain't no. Yeah, I'm just saying, ain't no community football game. You know what I mean? I'm just saying.
I would have smoked y'all.
There is down south.
Oh,
community football. We could have had a community football game. I would have killed y'all, man. I would have had like 5 picks.
So you'd have played defense. So
I'm a D-back. I'm a D-back, man.
You can do all that hacking. You can do all that hacking in football. You can't do that.
I don't hack it. Listen, I'm physical in basketball, man. I just know the tricks. You know what I mean? You know what Drew Holiday said, yeah, I'll get away with this because I've been in the league that long. I just do the same thing on pickup. That's all. Like
True play like Danny Ainge from back in the day.
Hey, Ray DeRozzo said I need a community baseball game. That would actually be fun. If we did a community baseball, baseball is one of those sports. It's much more fun to play it than watch it.
It is.
I would kill you. I would kill you on that too. I would kill you on that too.
No, I was nice. Nice. I was nice in high school in baseball.
You know how many bases I would have stole? Come on now. I need a hit. That's all I need to hit.
You gotta get on base though. How you gonna get on base?
I'm gonna get on base. That's all I'm gonna need. All I need to get on base. All I need.
You gonna bunt it.
He gonna
don't let me be on the outfield. Don't let me get on the out. Come on now.
Nah, baseball is underrated. Baseball one of the most underrated sports, especially in the black community.
Baseball is tougher than basketball and football.
I agree. Here's the thing. I agree on that. I agree on that.
Yes,
it's not tougher.
No,
but it's hard.
It just has the toughest thing to possibly do in sport, which is hit a baseball.
Yeah, that's hard.
The toughest thing to do.
It's high skill, super high skill level.
Yeah,
because you got to.
Well, against y'all, I could do that though. All I need is get on base. That's all I need. Get on base.
You got to be able to hit the ball to get on
base.
To
get to base first.
Y'all the ones throwing the ball. If y'all the pitchers, I can hit the. Come on now, we ain't like y'all ain't no high level pitchers or something. Like y'all got to chill out. Y'all throw the ball for like 30 miles per hour. Like that's come on. I can hit that. Come on, man. Y'all got to chill out, man.
Hold on. Ray DeRozzo probably have been a pitcher in college or something before. He probably be striking your ass out every time you get.
That's a lie. That's a lie.
I think he swing. I think he swing.
I got decent hand-eye coordination, man. Listen, man.
Hey, Ray DeRozzo, do you swing or do you pitch?
Now all we got to do is say for safety reasons you can't wear them glasses when you go up to bat, and all that's dead.
Hey, you know what's crazy? I can hit a 300-meter target with my glasses. So shoot. So I got
That's because you're looking into a scope with it. That's like another glass.
Hey, but guess what? It's I don't got my glasses on though. Still, I don't got my glasses on still though.
Yeah, the scope is the glasses.
Nah, that's still man.
He was an outfielder. He said he was an outfielder.
Hey man, I could be out, man. Listen, man, just put me anywhere on the baseball field besides this pitching, man.
I had to be first base. I was first base because I was left-handed. I don't know why they like left-handers in first base. I think it's because the angle of the throws.
Yeah, that's why. Because you're more common to catch it from that angle than opposed to anything.
Yeah, and then I easily hit all the bases.
You probably can't even hit 3 shots in the first of all, RJ grew up. You can't even get on a live panel. So we shut down. You shouldn't be talking about me ain't doing nothing. I can hit 3 shots in a row. That's facts. Like that's easy, man.
And what basketball?
Yeah, I ain't about to get hot. I hit 3 shots in a row before. Like, come on now. What you mean 3 shots? Like 2 layups in a floater? What, like 3 jump shots? Like, come on, man. Like, anybody can do that.
True. I don't know if you can make 3 jumpers in a row. I would take that bet.
I mean, I had before. I had before. I mean, is it going effective? Nah, I'm not a shooter, but I done it before. Come on now. Like, we talking about realistic.
You're gonna look like Paul George in Game 7.
But you got to be.
Nah, I'm clutch though.
I'm a shooter.
I'm clutch though.
Lord of Gamer, what did you say? Lord Gamer, what did you say? You a shooter?
You a shooter.
Yeah, that's why when
You
I
ain't
play,
gonna, you ain't gonna be allowed to
to
come in the game. You need a guardian and shit.
I can do it off the dribble. I can do catch and shoot.
I'll clamp you up, man.
Dribble. What is that?
I will break you off. True quick capping.
Hey, look, I'm trying to tell y'all, man. Listen, man. I'm remembering all the trash talk in the community game. I'm guarantee you, I'm locking a lot of people up, man. I'm telling you that right now.
You gonna hold me to what? If you guarded me, you gonna hold me to how many points?
It's gonna be first of all, it's gonna be a lot of screens and stuff. So we're gonna see. It's gonna be a lot of screens. I can get over the screens though, but like I said, it depends on my how the team want to play. So like, I'm a team player.
I don't need
no
screens. True. I do.
You don't need a. First of all, this is for a fact. First of all, when you play against me, you're gonna need a screen. You're gonna need a screen playing against me. You gonna need a screen playing against me.
You're gonna
need a screen playing against me.
I'm just gonna post.
I'm gonna go 4 flat on you, man. And drop your ass off.
You gonna need a screen.
No,
nah, they're gonna. Why you holding the ball too long? My chin, you holding the ball too long. It's gonna be like
4 flat. 4 flat. I'm gonna do it in 3 dribbles or less, man.
And
that's cap. That's cap. You're gonna post up and use the size on me. That's what
I don't post up. I'm a shooter and I'm driving.
I mean, that's a smart thing to do. Use your size against me. That's the smart thing.
I'll just try to post you up, True.
If you do that,
hold on. While I'm not posting, I'm shooting right over True. He's 5'8". He can't contest your shot.
That's cap. I'm gonna make you uncomfortable before you take that shot.
Now he 5'8".
There's a reason why you put the tape out there, Lamont, because somebody like me can dissect that shit. But that's cool. I'm a fast learner though. I'm a fast learner though, man. So I only need to see a couple plays to say, okay, this is how you get a rhythm.
It take more than looking at some tape. You got to actually get on the court, man.
That's what will make it even better. So like, okay, this is what I like to do. Okay.
When was the last time you hooped?
Last time I hooped was like what? Last month.
Yeah, you get dropped off.
I'm still I still have the ball. I'm still dribbling and stuff like that. I'm still shooting around. I ain't been playing, but you know what I mean. I'm still active though.
You can't shoot, True.
Who said I could shoot?
Now we're gonna leave.
I don't cap on my game. I don't cap on my game. Who said I can't shoot? But guess what though? Hey, playing game winners though.
We gonna shut this off. Shut it off, man.
Hold on, game winners at the YMCA don't count, man.
Hey, it shows you on my tangibles though. They do show it on tangibles. It shows you on my tangibles though. Hey,
True, get that Ben Simmons treatment.
Heck yeah! I'm not guarding him on the perimeter.
First of all, I'm a cut more. I'm a do a lot off ball shit. I
play off ball defense. True.
I'm gonna get other people open. That's not the thing to worry about. I'm gonna get other people that's what I mean.
Yeah, open. True. You sound like a dude who foul a lot. True.
I told you, True.
I don't foul. Listen, I can count how many times I got called foul.
He'll be grabbing dudes' shirts.
I probably have like. I probably got called foul like 30 some times in my life. I'm 25 years old, man.
Well, he gonna play it like Rick Mahorn, man.
Oh man, we'll find out.
Listen, y'all didn't hear what I said. I wouldn't probably been called foul 25 times, right? 30 times. I'm only 25 years old. I don't foul, man.
Do you smoke cigarettes?
No, I don't smoke cigarettes. Come on, man. I don't like.
Hey, well, Hitman.
I gotta smoke cigarettes, man.
Because Hitman X talking about he's smoking cigarettes. Can
you block shots? True.
Yeah, I can block a shot. That's not my specialty, though. I can block shots. That's not my specialty, though. Oh my God, I ain't no shot blocker. No, but I can do it. What you mean?
I'm an all-around player, True. I can do everything on the court.
What the fuck you mean you all around? Come on, man. Listen,
I'm a good playmaker.
You play the trouble. Yeah, it's easy to say that you play against 12 under league, man. Like you all around. Like, come on, man.
I'm able to get rebounds. I'm able to block shots.
You fat dude. Look, listen. You was obese, man. Listen, you get. I'm not surprised.
No, I'm not true.
You play center. You play center that can bring the ball up in the 12 under league. Like I know you get. I know you're tight, man.
I play PG.
Yeah, you them fat point guards that play little league. I know that type of players you play them, man. Them fat
True. Guards, you built like Raymond Felton, True.
That's a lie. That's a lie. That's a lie. I'm built like Raymond Felton. Come on, man.
Damn.
That's
as soon as the dude get the dancing on you, True, you're gonna start getting the fire.
Yeah, that's a cap though, man. That's a cap. Okay, so let's say that do happen. I can recover fast though, so it don't matter.
That's even worse. That's even worse. That's even worse.
I can recover though without fouling. I can recover without fouling.
It's the funniest thing in the world when you break somebody off and they start hustling back trying to recover fast as hell, man.
Right, but it's not about. I'm not gonna make a dumb play though. Like I can get like a strip from behind. Them be the dudes that get broke the worst because then you get broke a second time trying to recover.
Yeah.
Hey, listen, I don't even get broke. Like I don't even get like broke. So it's like that's like
true. Like that dude's CP3.
I only got crossed up bad like a handful of times in my life. Like so, it's like, come on now. People that play college ball, come on now, like come on, man, like
the niggas be huffing and puffing, like trying to stay in front.
I don't huff and puff though, man. I don't got. Come on, man. I play textbook basketball, man.
You a Pat Bear, true.
Pat Bev in the league, ain't he?
That's my Pat Bear.
Pat Bev in the league. They gonna try to call all these fouls on me for no reason, man. Watch, I'll see how this gonna be.
You're gonna be grabbing dudes' shirts.
I don't do all that shit, man. I don't never grab nobody's shirt.
And True gonna be swaying people fouling.
True foul like Andre. I don't foul like that, man. I really listen. My defense really the truth, man. I'm not just saying it to say that, man.
Who you compare yourself to on defense? You can only guard
one position. Compare myself to Baby Draymond.
I guard 1 through 5.
Man, get up out of here, man.
Baby Dray, like I was doing Draymond shit before. Draymond.
I want y'all to remember this too, because if somebody mess around and drop 40 on you in that game, nobody gonna drop 40.
I promise you, nobody drop 40 on me. I promise you that.
I would drop 40.
I promise you that nobody drop 40 on me.
Nah, he gonna foul you on money. He gonna foul you.
I dare somebody drop 40 on me, and it's gonna be video. Come on, man. Like stop it, man.
I would easily drop 40 on you.
They gonna put me on balls. They gonna put me on balls life.
I don't even be bragging like that, but if you don't know what you're doing on defense, I will drop 40 on you.
I know what I'm doing on defense. I communicate. Listen, man. Like I know what I'm doing, rotating all that stuff. Like I really do this though, man. I got the IQ, man.
You locking up people at 5'7" in the post?
Nah,
I don't guard people. I don't guard people in the post.
I guard 1 through 5. True.
I mean, if your man take you in the post,
now hold up. Now you talking about my dude?
Defender.
Nobody. First of all, nobody gonna like take me on the post. If you don't know what you're doing, first of all, a lot of people mostly like very don't know how to do all that. So if you do that, it's not gonna be effective.
You're not versatile, True.
What do you mean not versatile? I can switch and stuff.
I can guard the post and the perimeter.
Hey, why y'all going at True like this, man? Why y'all?
You as Kevin talking about you go to a 1 to 5, man. Listen, I guarantee you this, right? If you don't have, first of all, if you can't dribble the ball, you're gonna pass that ball up.
I don't need to dribble. I do basic dribbles just to get my shot.
You're gonna cough that ball up then. You don't think I know that for a fact?
The ball with my body.
I know for a fact that community game ain't gonna be. It's not a lot of people that know how to dribble like that. I already knew that for a fact.
Yeah, I know Taj can't dribble. I know SB can't dribble.
What?
Oh shit!
Okay.
Taj, drop that clip.
Taj, drop that body figure.
Drop that.
Taj a twig.
Hey yo, why you on Taj the helmet, man?
Oh man,
bro, Todd try to drive in, he'll get knocked down.
Oh my god.
True tripping on his own feet when playing defense. That's cap. Only failed 2 times playing defense.
And I got too much muscle. I be getting and ones every possession. True.
You is cat. Come on, you get and one every possession. Come on, you know
you trying to grab me, and I'm still getting the ball off.
Come on, man.
And I'm so good of a shooter, dude.
Right, Ray.
On my feet,
right, Ray. What did I do?
Hey, man, listen, man. You know they call me a pest on defense, right? I really like.
Yeah, so you're a Pat Bear on defense.
That's called a hack. That's called a hack.
That's necessarily called a hack. Or being a pest.
Yes.
No, it's not. Like if you can't get your shot on game, like he on my spot. Like I'm trying to, you know what I mean? You ain't comfortable. Listen, my job is make people uncomfortable on the court. That's what I do. Make people uncomfortable.
So you're a Pat Bear.
I'm gonna make you do things that's not your strengths going to do. So if you like to do this, I'm gonna take that away.
All right. So how you gonna
do my best?
How would you guard me? How would you guard me then?
We're gonna see, but I'm gonna do my best to take away your strengths. Simple as that.
What your play style is?
I like to post up.
You're lying, man. I mean, That man's an Indiana shooter, man. Indiana dudes, all they do, man, come off screens and shoot, man.
Oh,
You gonna run him off the
All
line?
they do, they shoot, man.
You gonna
All
run
the
him off
Indiana
the
do is
line,
come
True?
off the screen and shoot, man.
that is
You gonna run him
cap.
off the line, True?
All they do is come off the screen and shoot, man. They just like jump shooters, man.
I got a fast
Like,
at least.
that's all they do,
True.
man.
As soon as
I mean, they're different. I mean, they do more than that too. Of course, you got Larry Birds and stuff, but like they just overrated IQ players. They got IQ, but it's overrated to a certain degree, and they just shoot.
Like
man.
a guy that don't have a very high basketball IQ.
That's cap. I know Lamont. I can figure what Lamont's game is while seeing him play.
You sound like a shot chucker.
I don't listen. Here's the thing. I don't take a lot of shots because I know my strengths. Now, if I have to shoot the ball or score, I'm a do that. You know what I mean? I'm baby Draymond Green, man.
True.
I'm baby Draymond Green.
True.
Man.
You can go.
Hold on. Hey, True. Is this correct?
Drake meme on the court. That's cap, man. That's cap.
The You the Best video.
How True will look guard on the month.
That's cap.
True. You wear goggles when you hoop?
Nah, man.
He wearing them long socks too, Lamont.
I need some goggles.
80 shorts and everything.
I need some goggles. No, I don't do all that, man. I don't do all that, man. Sometimes, joggers or regular basketball shorts, man.
He be having all the gear on. He be dropping 0 points.
I don't wear sleeves, man. I don't wear sleeves.
Yes, you do too. You be wearing all the gear and be having 0 points.
You know what's funny though? Hold up. You know what's funny though? I don't minus the gear. At times I had 0 points though, right? But also had like 8 assists or like 3-4 critical rebounds.
Passing a ball like that, True.
That's how I am. I'm baby Draymond, man. I've been doing
you know how to thread the needle, True?
True,
You know how to thread the needle.
Thread the needle. I'm not a great passer.
Yeah, though our dudes can guard me. I be laughing about. I be launching the ball from half court. That's why.
You got colorful imagination. You talk about.
All right, yeah. We gonna leave. We
gonna shut this down because y'all be doing.
We gonna leave True alone. We was
going
that
in. Now that man, Lord Gamer told me you can thread needle half court. Like you got
Lord Gamer now. I don't know.
I be launching the ball from half court, True. Dude be trying to guard me. I'm just shooting it from half court. It be just splash.
Bro, you just be saying.
Yeah, you just be saying anything, man. You gotta stop it.
It's about them
little gyms don't count. Them little ass gyms be the half court be the 3-point line. Them don't count.
I don't lock anything down.
You can't even come to the game because you need a guardian. So I don't know why you doing all this talking, man. You need.
When I'm in the mode, I can be a good defender, a lockdown defender.
Man, get out of here, man.
Bro,
I know this
like
for listen. Hey, are you gonna be in the community game, Lord Gamer? You gonna be at the community game, Lord Gamer?
I might.
Man,
you gotta be 18 and up. How old are you?
You gotta be 18 and up, man. You can't come, man. You ain't got no guardian. You got a guardian that can come with you.
You gotta have somebody sign your permission slip.
He dead serious too, though. That's like.
Hey, we got to because of injuries, though.
Yeah,
we gotta sign off on it.
Yeah, you gotta be quiet.
If you're under 18, you gotta show proof of insurance, and you gotta.
Yeah, like word shit. Now you quiet now. Do all that cabinet. You do all that cabinet. Be quiet, man.
Now I'm still right here.
Nah, you try to find a loophole with someone on Google. Talking about I gotta still call. Nah, that's.
You not trying to find what, True?
He's like, how can you get out of permission slips? That's what he Googled.
Hey, man.
Trying to find Google, man.
Shout out to the panel, man. Hey, Melo, not a top 50, maybe itch some, but to be at this point in your career and not play a vital leadership role on the Blazers, it's just a bad look, man. But I appreciate you letting me on, brother. I'm gonna let y'all do y'all thing.
Ain't no problem, man. Hey, we about to get up out of here, y'all. It was a good conversation. Oh, kind of funny. Yeah, y'all silly. But we're gonna be back.
Prayer request of Natalie. Yo, you was a sick individual, Lord Gabriel.
Who did that?
Lord Gabriel. You look in the comment. Go look.
Hold on. Wait.
Yeah, what?
No, look at Natalie. That's you did.
Lord
know
Gamer,
how like that.
hold on. So, Lord Gamer, you sent Natalie a friend request, but you ain't sent me one.
I don't know how to do
That's
that.
crazy.
Oh, that's.
I don't know how to.
You said you made one. You said you made one just for this. You would be captive, man.
Yeah, I don't.
Natalie,
use
Natalie, you should have accepted it just so you could spam it up to everybody else. Man,
I only be on Facebook when a month go live. That's the only
okay.
thing.
So why you send Natalie a friend request then?
Yeah, come on, man.
I didn't. I don't know how to send a friend request.
I bet if she would have accepted you, you'd have been on Facebook a lot more.
I don't know how to send a friend request, Lamont.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, you was sick. You was sick, Lord Gamer, man. You was a sick little kid,
Lord
man.
Gamer, you something else. Man.
Look, Lord Gamer, look.
Capping true.
Lord Gamer, hold on. Why did you send her a friend request because you was attracted to her, man?
I don't know how to use Facebook like that, Lamont. I'm telling the truth.
Oh my God.
Yo. Listen, you on StreamYard right now making logos, but you don't know how to use Facebook. Okay, Lord Gamer, man. Like, you gotta chill out.
Do you hear?
All that you know how to do on the internet, Lord Gamer, you don't know how to use Facebook. You gotta chill out, man.
Do you hear yourself right now, Lord Gamer?
Yeah, cause I got a high IQ.
Oh my. Okay.
You got a high cap.
You
put a high cap, man.
You got
like Abraham Lincoln cap.
Oh man.
Damn.
You gotta chill out, man.
I can't believe that.
Man.
See, that's how you know, because Lord Gamer don't like showing his profile to too many people. So for you to go send her, you must have a crush on her. If you send her a friend request, you must.
How do I send you a friend request? I'm trying to look,
bruh.
Come on, though. You gotta chill out. Lord Gamer.
I'm literally on your page. You don't say add friend or nothing.
You gotta chill out, Lord Gamer. All you have to do is type the name in, click on their profile, and say add friend. You know you lying.
You know his
I'm
name.
serious speaking facts, though. Let me share my screen down, Lamont. Let me tell you what it's showing.
The last time you shared your screen, you got somebody whole channel banned.
Nah.
Yeah.
Bitch just said that was his fault, though.
Man, who is that snoring?
I think it's Civic South.
Nah, not me.
My fault, man. Who is that?
It ain't Taj. Taj is just talking.
Who was that?
That might have been Lord Gamer, because look, Lord Gamer must have been. He muted himself real fast. That had to be Lord Gamer.
He was the same room with somebody. Nah, he was the same room with somebody.
Lord Gamer, who you sitting around breathing that hard?
You said somebody was snoring, like.
Nah, Lord Gamer was sitting next to somebody who was
she said it was a Jay Harris page. You know, you made that Facebook page, Jay Harris, and she said, yo, you would be capped. You gotta chill out, man.
I was sliding out, like.
Hold on, Natalie, was it Jay Harris or Jaden Hale?
It was Jay Harris. He made that post. He made a Facebook page, Jay Harris. He admitted that last time on stream. Lord Gamer, you be inside cap.
That gotta be his initials, because he's using JH too much.
Yeah.
Lord Gamer, you something else, man.
You gotta chill out. You a sick kid, man.
Hold on, like Lord Gamer, do you got like some type of birth defect or something? You don't want to show nobody or something, man? You know we don't care over here.
Birth defect. What is that?
Hold on, who is snoring in your background though?
Yo, that's crazy, dog.
And I know it's somebody snoring on your background because you put your stuff on mute as soon as you said something.
Hey, yo. Hey, he about to smash it. He probably a little brother, so he about to smash it on his little brother. Yo, he's so on.
Lord Gamer, take yourself off mute, man.
Chill, man.
Nah, y'all playing too much of that.
You know his little brother.
Hold on. Who is that snoring like that, Lord Gamer?
Oh no, Lamont.
That's why you laughing, you know.
But like, Lord Gamer, why you keep putting it on mute so fast, though, man?
Nah, I was in the room with my brother.
That's what I do for the that's why.
Oh, Lord Gamer be man.
So your brother be watching you cap like this? That's a damn shame.
Let me expose you, True. Let me expose you.
You gonna expose me? Please expose me.
No, I like I didn't see you with them Indian BBW.
What?
You cap like a motherfucker. You come on, though. You gotta start capping. I ain't hit man. I ain't hit man. Lord Gamer bunk boy. That's crazy, dog. You got
that makes sense why he
bunk
be.
bed.
That makes sense why he don't turn his. He getting a bunk bed or something.
I mean, you like 12, 13. I mean, that's cool having a bunk bed.
I don't sleep in no bunk bed, bull. You tweaking, Lamont.
You got a car seat bed.
You don't know that Chicago slang, true.
Chicago slang.
So you from Chicago?
Nah, I know it though.
Stop it.
Aren't you from Dallas?
How you know that?
Aren't you from Dallas?
I watch a lot of Chicago dude videos.
Aren't you from Texas or something?
I watch a Chicago dude video on the internet.
But who? You go to school. Then you go to school. I didn't have time to do all this, man. Like,
I got a lot of time on my hands.
So you don't go no type of school at all.
What's your report card looking like?
Oh shit.
Then I just see I have a high IQ.
Man,
all right, we got you, Lord Gamer. We're gonna leave you alone, man. If we see you gonna keep going on and on.
True.
You replaced Gold Mike, low key, man. On the camp, you can go, man.
Hold on. Man, what did you do to piss Lord Goat Mike off so much? Why he kick you out? You and Big Chat.
I was calling him Cornelius.
Michael Cornelius.
That's his name, though.
Yeah, he said don't call him that though. He said that's not his name.
We know how you feel about that shit, man.
Nah, that's his name.
No, here's I don't get why but here's the thing. His Instagram page, his first one, that's his whole Instagram name. So why you get mad? Like, who called you that? That's like,
all right, well, I'm gonna go check out this game, man. Everybody's saying the Lakers are getting blasted. Luckily, I'm glad I didn't take no bets. So I'd have lost that $5. Yeah, these Lakers, yeah, they getting smacked.
The Clippers love playing with the Lakers, man.
Smack.
All right, y'all. Hey, we're gonna be back. I'm gonna probably run one more. Actually, I'm gonna probably run a live stream tomorrow morning because I might run one Sunday, but I'm probably gonna run one tomorrow morning because I'm gonna be going out of town for the next couple of days. I got a real good video coming for you guys tomorrow too, man.
Okay, we ready. Man. The Lakers gonna be exposed at the end of the season, Lamar.
We gotta test the loyalty of some of these subscribers, man.
What you gonna do, Lamar?
I can't tell you what I'm doing, but
can't tell you.
We're gonna see. We're gonna see who loyal, who not. Hey, but hey, we're gonna get up out of here, man. Salute to everybody for coming in.
Peace out.
Appreciate the chat, man. Lord Gamer.
Peace out, Todd.
Lord Gamer, turn your camera on one time for the one time.
Yeah.
Lamar, it's night time.
You that black?
Supposed to be.
Yes.
No, good play.
Trying to tell you.
You can't be that black, Lord Gamer.
Nah, Lamar.
We ain't gonna laugh at you, man.
He gonna show his brother sleeping, man.
I'm like dark skin, Lamar. I'm like dark skin.
How you? What is
light dark skin?
I'm light dark skin.
Sorry, baby.
Hold on. How do you know Natalie don't like chocolate dude? She might be into the chocolate dude.
Oh shit.
If you look right,
into women of color, Lamont.
If you look right, she might accept that friend request.
I'm not into women of color, Lamont.
Natalie, hold on, Natalie. Do you like the dark skins? Natalie, dark kind of dark chocolate herself. She probably like light skinned dudes.
I know True like the Indian girls.
How do you know that? That's like you just making shit up, man.
You just be saying anything now.
Like,
this girl follow you on Twitter, on Instagram. She had hit me up, and she said y'all used to go out.
What? You know you cap like a motherfucker, man.
You the last person a girl gonna hit up.
Exactly.
Talk about that. You the last person they gonna tell.
Cap like a motherfucker, man. You gonna talk to a dude named Lord Gabriel, man. You ain't know your real name. Talking like, come on, man.
Oh, so she do like chocolate. Hold on. Turn your camera on. Hold on.
I can't even be on Instagram no more.
Look, hold on. Hey, look.
God.
Hold on. Hey, Lord Gamer. She just confirmed she liked the dark skin, so hit the camera.
Mm-hmm.
I just told you I don't like dark skin girls no more. Just
no, but nah,
you sent a friend request.
Yeah, you sent her a friend request.
I follow a lot of dark skinned people. That don't mean nothing.
Oh, so you did send a friend request?
Oh, she said what I like is not Lord Gamer. Respectfully.
You just don't.
She said what I like is not.
Hold on, but you don't, Natalie. You don't even know what he looks like.
Yo.
Now we're gonna leave Natalie alone, man. You
don't know me when you see me. True. I'm 6'2" dude with abs. I got an afro.
No, listen. You obese. Listen, you a fat. You little Cheerio.
And True, you little Romeo. True, you little Romeo.
Hey, you obese.
Hold on, man. Lord Gamer, I can almost guarantee.
I love you like a fat kilo.
True and Taj was just alike. No
I love you like a fat kilo cake face ass.
Hold on, that face.
Camera on.
Hold on, that face right there.
That's crazy.
That's good.
Turn your camera on, Todd.
You know you a chubby dude, man.
Just like Todd.
You know you a chubby
Lord Gamer,
dude.
you got that like extra wheeze in your voice to sound like you got a few extra pounds.
Well, everybody already knows.
like you got that little extra breath in your sound, man.
No, Lamar, I just got a deep voice.
No, you don't, man. It sounds like you got that extra. Like you got to take that extra breath to,
No,
you eat
six pack. That's what I got.
Bacon, egg, and cheese. You eat bacon, egg, and cheese and scrambled sandwiches every day, man.
Man, I never eat no bacon, egg, and cheese. True.
Hey, what did you eat?
Sandwich.
What'd you eat today?
Man, True, quit eating them chitlins, True. They messing with
chill out, man. What you eat today, then?
Don't worry about that.
Exactly.
Lunchables.
A whole pizza.
Lunchables. Kid cuisine.
You ate 6 slices of pizza. You got cussed out. You ate 6 slices of pizza.
True, you ate some salmon today. True, you had some salmon.
What's wrong with salmon?
What's wrong with salmon today?
What's wrong with that?
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
That sounds like a meal.
You ate an old box of cheese. You ate an old box of cheeses. That's what you ate.
Turn your camera on too so I can roast you real quick.
Why you hold on? How you gonna have the nerve to tell somebody to turn their camera on?
How dare you turn my camera on? How dare you? You turn your camera on. I look like a fat kid of cake face ass.
I'm gonna bake you as soon as you turn it on. I'm gonna bake you.
Listen, I wish you would turn your camera on. I wish you would turn your camera on.
True, why you cheering so
True, don't worry. We already got him. We already got him, True.
Hold on, Taj. What's the name of the video where he turned his camera on?
I'm gonna beg the shit. It was the very first live stream video that Go Mike.
Taj, why you care about seeing other dudes' faces so much? Taj?
It's the first ever live stream with Go Mike.
And yo, you don't know what the funny thing is? Like SB literally told me to screenshot the live stream.
Y'all some weird dudes.
We still can do it.
Told me that too.
Hold on.
Why your chin so big, True?
Why are you obese at a young age, man?
Nah, quit playing with me, True. Why you 5'5", True?
I'm taller than you.
Nah, no, you're not. You 5'5".
I don't know the first stream he did.
I got confirmation on that.
Hold on. Wait.
I hired this dude to follow you, True.
You don't have money to hire people. What are you talking about, man? You a kid. You a pig.
I keep 100 bank account. I keep 100K in my bank account, True.
Come on, man. You gotta stop the cap, man. You sound like Go Mike.
He said learning how to stream and be.
Listen to my.
Oh, that's it. Learning how to stream.
Subscribe.
Hold on. Wait. I got it. Hold on.
What's the name of it?
It's called NBA Talk. If y'all want more streams to get my subscribers up, please and thank you.
I'll see y'all next video.
Oh,
hold on, where you going, Lord Gamer? Hold on, Lord Gamer. I'm not even pulling it up. I'm just joking.
No, I just stay. Why you pulling off false information, Todd? Why you pulling off false information, Todd?
How's it false information if you turn your
He
camera
said
on?
that's false.
That wasn't me.
Oh man.
All right. Okay.
I stay with the waves because that's how I notice. I stay with waves.
Oh my god. What you mean? Like just like the guy that you was using in Pinterest. Just like the guy you was using in Pinterest as your profile picture. Come on, man.
Oh man.
You like Taj, you like this dude I know, Taman. You look just like him. Now I see y'all in this video real quick. I see y'all.
Hold on, man. Where you going, Lord?
Oh my god.
Oh man.
That's not me, Lamont.
It looked just like you. Hold on. Here's my question, Lord Gamer. Why are you using the green screen to hide your background?
Because I was outside.
Nobody uses a green screen.
What? How you outside?
What's up? He literally said, "What's up, Taj?" Like why he?
There's a pillow behind you, bro.
Hold on, let me turn the sound on. Hold on, we're gonna listen to the sound. Hold on, let me pause it.
That man's look like he's on his bed or something, man. That's that top of the bunk bed.
Hold on, we gonna get the real deal sound. We're gonna see if it's really him talking. Let's see.
Man, y'all capping.
How we capping?
Dude told me what's up, like what's up.
All right, hold on. Let's listen to it.
His camera on.
Nah, you capping, Taj.
He just said, "What's up, Taj?"
Mike, Lord Gamer, DJ.
I saw nothing like that.
Hold on, let's rewind it back a little bit.
Renegade.
Lord.
I have. Wait, it says I can allow up to 6 people in the room. So I have four. I have 4 more spots. I got four spots available right now. So what's good? What's good, Super Taj World? What's good, man? I love to play Mario too, man. That's one of my favorite games. Even over 2K. You think I knew a haircut?
Wait, go to the 20-minute mark.
Camera on here, go right here.
Go to the 20-minute mark.
Oh, Lord Gamer just talked.
You
I found that.
You said 20 minutes?
Yeah.
I do StreamYard too.
I seen your StreamYard.
That's
Lord Gamer.
I don't sound nothing like that.
Yeah, hey, Renegade.
Bro, that's you, bro. Come on, man.
I got respect you.
George, I don't sound nothing like that.
Niggas be trying to play on my dog go, man. Shit crazy.
He said I use StreamYard too.
Why are you trying to change your voice up?
Yeah.
Like, come on, yeah, you changed.
Did you notice that too? Did you notice that too?
Why you praying on my downfall, Todd?
Yo, you got to Yo, you gotta chill out, Lord Gamer, man. You trying to change his face up.
Well, Gamer, if you just dark skinned and you black as hell, just embrace it, man. Girls like it more if you embrace it.
All of what?
Just embrace it. If you feel like you're an ugly dude, just embrace it. Some girl gonna like you.
Hey, man.
I already got a girlfriend. I ain't worried. I already got a girlfriend.
That's cap.
You do?
Yeah, I don't got a cat, Lamont.
Why'd you have 5 porn tub tabs open there?
I don't. When was the last time I capped about something?
like a 30 seconds ago, man.
Yeah, I only got a cap. I do got a girl, Lamont.
No, I believe you. I ain't gonna hate on you for that.
I know True and Tosh don't got a girl. That's one thing I do know.
Why do I need one?
See, he's actually got to lie about it.
Here's the thing, though, Lord Gamer. If you got a girl so much, but you said a firm personality, though. Explain that.
Well, explain why I seen you. Explain why I seen you with the Indian BBW.
You ain't seen me with shit. You never see me like
hey, you gotta chill out.
You be casual, man.
Takeable Pond said that might be KD hiding.
Oh man.
I talked to a bunch of celebrities.
Oh
Come
my
on,
God,
you got
I was
now
in a Twitter space with KD before.
That's KD.
All right, man. We gonna end the show. He just turned. He just saying stuff now.
Yeah, I'm about to head out.
That don't
Peace
even
out.
mean nothing what you just said. That don't mean nothing. You was in the back room that thing. You ain't say, raise your
But
hand.
look, but honestly, it don't mean nothing. Like I could be like, I sent Devin Booker a text the other day. That don't mean nothing.
Yeah, I was talking in a space with Mont.
You was not talking in that space. You be capping.
First, we was talking about Drake and Kanye.
So you gotta raise your hand, right? And they gotta select people. Like you was so they don't so you tell me they select you of all people.
Yeah, because I'm friends with
game.
one of the dudes who friends with KD named Dre. I'm friends with the dude named Dre.
Oh my God, man! All right, man. It's time for the Lord Gamer to get up out of here.
You gotta chill out, man.
Yeah, get out.
All right, y'all, man. Hey, salute to the chat, man.
Yo, salute.
Appreciate y'all for coming in. Lord Gamer, thanks for giving extra laughs at the end. Hey, we're gonna be back.
He taking Go Mike spot, man.
Oh man, he trying to do his best Go Mike impersonation. But we're gonna get up out of here. We're gonna be back probably tomorrow afternoon before I head out of town. But look, Jay Harris in the chat says Jay Harris in the chat said peace. That's Lord Gamer. Lord Gamer. Hey, Lord Gamer.
You on your Facebook. You know how fast that was.
Lord Gamer. I'm gonna talk to Natalie. I'm gonna see if she'd accept it. So I'm gonna see if she can give you a chance, man. Just send a request again. I'm gonna tell her to be nice this time. And, I'm gonna tell her to be nice, man, and go ahead and give you a chance, man. All right.
Goodbye, y'all.
All right, man. Hey, F5 Sports. We'll be back tomorrow. Salute, man.
All I hear is yap, 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 yap. Ain't talking about nothing, right? Watch this. We gon' bring that pressure.
Just a little FYI, FYF. 20K sub 6 months, what's next? They been hating at first, now they calling us the best. Hit up YouTube, tell them cut the check. Just a FYI, FYF. 20K sub 6 months, what's next? Woo! Fuck your feelings, we all know who the real is. I be getting to it, ain't wasting no time. Walking straight in, we ain't waiting in line. Fuck your feelings, you don't care about mine. You a YouTube gangster, don't be yelling out slime. Or you talking LB, talking Ticket TV. Ain't nobody watching them, all the viewers be sleep. 5 years in, all your subs is your friends. Ticket TV, watch your cars again. Just a little FYI, FYF. 20K sub 6 months, what's next? They been hating at first, now they calling us the best. Hit up YouTube, tell them cut the check. Just a FYI, FYF. 20K sub 6 months, what's next? Woo! Fuck your feelings, we all know who the real, all know. Shop don't close, working 24, trying to make the channel grow. Look at them, pointing fingers, hating on the low. You can't compete with our podcast show. Couldn't make it in the league, so we got on TV. Crying by LeBron like a little baby. You must be crazy, trying to ever play me. Or you super tough until it's time to say cheese. Just a little FYI, FYF. 20K sub 6 months, what's next? They been hating at first, now they calling us the best. Hit up YouTube, tell them cut the check. Just a FYI, FYF. 20K sub 6 months, what's next? Woo! Fuck your feelings, we all know who the real